God damn it, I knew it would look fucked up. Hold on, I'll
Wrong
fix
one.
that. Um,
It's
but
okay. I went to the wrong screen completely. There we are.
all right. This is hold on. I'm gonna do some adjusting and then I'll say hi. How's everyone in chat doing? Ignore the giant blown up face. Here we are.
Is it
Perfect.
mine?
Discord
Is it
is
mine?
it's never been better. No, it's mine. Mine is all sorts of fucked. Oh god. Okay. And then crop. And then I just have to sit in this very particular spot and not move. And then we're good. Yours is also not looking good actually. Hold on. Wait. Chat will do introductions in a second. Give you give you a moment. Give us a sec. I'll move I'll just hide Kiki's actually. I should have done this before, but I didn't want to like get
It's
on and then do the
okay.
whole like fucking do the whole finagling. Fuck it, we're doing it live, as my people say. All right. Close enough. How's it going, Maddie? How's it going, chat? Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're starting early today. So sorry if that gave you all a jump scare. But it's because we're dealing with time zones and stuff. Because we have the illustrious Madeline back here. Maddie, say hi.
Hi everyone. I'm from Australia.
You guys should know who Maddie is. If you don't, she is 1/3 of Baldur's Girlies, which was the Baldur's Gate Let's Play that we did a little while ago. It was on hiatus for a hot sec because our computers weren't fucking working. And honestly, to say they're working now is kind of a stretch, but better than it was. You know,
That's a
not
strong
smashing.
ow. I'm pretty sure it was a you guys. I'm kidding.
It was 100% just me and Kiki just like struggle busting
And
the
I'd just
entire
be
time.
like, yay, Boba Gate. Hi
Um,
everyone.
I think I
I've missed all of you.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since Maddie and I have talked as well. Just as like
Mm.
a on a human level of like how long has it fucking been? I'm pretty sure since the last like D and Demigods episode that I
Yeah,
was
at
on.
least in
It's been a while.
person, because we've messaged and I've been in your chat and you've been in mine and whatnot, but that doesn't really count. But
Yeah,
yeah, kind of like May.
sounds about right. Yeah. Okay, I got the cameras all sorted. Perfect. We're good. Oh,
Yeah, so
thank
Kiki
you so much.
is currently she is having like her last shift at work and is staying over for drinks. So the only thing is I have to leave early. So Kiki and I might like sub out. So
Yeah,
speaking
which you
of,
guys can see both of
I'm
their
gonna put an alarm
screens.
on so I don't
Oh yeah.
fuck up. Okay.
If you want to check out the other perspective. Oh no, did my command break? Okay, well, I'll just do a shout out. Um,
Gasp.
Maddie's username is up on the screen right now if you guys want to give her channel a peep. She's another D&D content creator, so you can check her out on... You don't post to Instagram yet, do you? So it's just TikTok
Yeah, I like
and YouTube?
post in the way that people post photos, but yeah.
Yeah.
Mainly, my main ones are TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Trying to get YouTube up and running. Subscribe so I can finally monetize a channel. That would be lit. Um,
Yeah. Dude,
yeah,
YouTube is
fuck you,
ridiculous
TikTok.
monetized.
I'll fight you in an
TikTok is
alleyway.
instant because they just like don't do it for Australians, right?
No, I think it's literally only like America, some parts of South America, and like Germany.
Shit. Okay.
It's
That's
weird.
annoying as hell.
So annoying. So yeah,
Um,
subscribe. I think you have to get to 1,000, and I'm at like 820. So we're almost there.
Oh shit, we're close.
We're
Oh, that's
close.
awesome. See, this is because of the spiders. That's exactly it. Speaking
Yeah,
of spiders, though, she's gonna be escaping them and coming up to Gen Con, aren't ya?
yeah. And it's funny because everyone's like, "Oh my god, when I leave on this day," and I was like, "Ah, I leave about 3 days before you do."
You're leaving before everyone?
Well, I'm leaving on Monday, which is your guys' Sunday, so I leave on Sunday.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were gonna be there the whole time.
Oh wait, no, I leave to go there, but I'll be there
Oh,
the whole time.
okay.
Don't worry.
I getcha. I think I
So
was like,
I'm
I
there
missed the day that I'm supposed to see
I'm there Tuesday to Monday.
it. Oh,
No
okay.
wait, Tuesday
Perfect.
to Tuesday. I'm there a week.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you'll and then you're heading doing some tourism, aren't you, as
To
well?
New York,
New York. If you
Brooklyn.
see an oversized rat, you have to send a picture to
Oh,
me
I will.
because
I'll take a
I
selfie.
yeah, I've
Me
heard
and
legendary things about New York
yeah,
rats.
me and
Um,
Arlo are going on our grand tour.
mm.
Together, we're gonna see art and be little bogans. We're very excited. Wrote it some unusual size. ROUS. I don't believe they
Mhm.
exist. So you get that reference now,
I do,
Diana.
because now I've seen it. I was very drunk for that, to be fair. I was
Yeah.
sipping on a Moscow Mule, but it was made with Inca Cola, so it was like fucking disgusting.
Oh no.
But it was a good movie. I get the hype. I wished it was
Thank you for
longer.
following mine.
You know, I'm
It's
on your
so
guys'
good.
side now.
It's so good. I showed it to my dad recently and he hated it. I was like, why do you hate Joy?
Why?
But he
Did he
loves
give a
Monty
reason?
Python. So I'm like, it's the same humor. What is wrong with you?
Raspberry says, "Hey Diana, one more week till Gen Con." I know. I've got to start planning my outfits soon. I gotta buy vitamin C.
Oh god. Yeah. Luckily, like all of the clothes I wear in winter are just the clothes I wear in summer with turtlenecks underneath. So,
Perfect. Your
hey,
size.
listen, I dress like a cartoon character. It should be fun.
So, Otter Chaos says, anyone go to Dragon Con? Good question. I was going to. I bought a badge. I ended up ditching it for PAX West instead because PAX West is free for me to go to. So, minus housing. And then I did a giveaway with them and all that. So if I, because they're the same weekends, you know, it's one of those icky things where there's like 17 conventions happening at the exact same time. I'm shocked there's not
Oh
more going
yeah,
on.
no, it is
But
con season because I got invited to go to PAX Australia. I'm going. It's in
oh,
Melbourne. So exciting.
when is it?
October. So,
Oh, fuck yeah!
so the
That's
best
so
part
cool that you got
is,
invited.
yeah, I know, right? And I, so I get back from New York and then I go to, like, it's the worst timing for everything. And then I go to Melbourne in October and then I go to Japan in November. I'm gonna have no money. My money,
Oh yeah,
because
bummer.
the Japan trip is a family trip that got organized like a year and a half ago. So that was always happening. And then I was like, oh, so when are we going? Because I know when Gen Con is, like, oh, we're going in November. I was like, couldn't be a little bit further away so I can save money? No. And then they
That
were
would
like,
sound epic.
guys, PAX in October. And I was like, oh, fuck.
You're fucked. If you limit yourself to like one solid set of dice, you'll be good. I mean,
Yeah.
do you usually have you been to any conventions before?
Well, I've
Hey,
been
at
to
least
the
a
ones
volunteer.
in my city, but they hardly count. Because I remember people were like, "Are you gonna be okay? Like, it's gonna be so busy. The crowds are huge." And I'm like, I haven't been to a big convention before. However, I've been to Kolkata.
Kolkata.
Kolkata is a city in India.
Oh,
It's
hey, Ryuji, thank you so much for the sub.
because
Is
like
it like
huge population. It's like one of the busiest cities in the world. And I've also been to Ho Chi
oh
Minh
shit?
City. So like I
So you're
feel
set.
as though I can do anything. Once you've taken a night train to Varanasi, you can do anything. And I believe that in my soul. So I'll be just fine.
Thank God, because the from what I understand, the badges are like fully sold out. Like except for I think a couple one-day badges for Sunday are still there, but like almost every other badge type is sold out. The last time I was there was 2023, and it was the year after they released everything due to COVID, you know. And it was like people were you was like swimming through an ocean of people trying to get through the exhibit hall in particular. So I'm planning on hitting the exhibit hall on like Thursday before everyone gets there, hoping for the best.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and try and get in the badge lines as soon as possible because unfortunately they wouldn't mail it outside of the US. Bastards.
Yeah.
So I have to go line up.
I'm not surprised. Oh, Gracie, thank you so much for the bits. And also, the setup is cool. Thank you. I worked so hard on this so long ago. I'm so glad I didn't get rid of it. Um,
I
oh,
still
Michael
have
is also here
mine,
saying, oh, yeah.
but I changed it out. So I was like, I was like,
Right.
Baldur's Girlies is real, but I did my
Oh
little
my God.
green theme.
Yes, I saw the preview of it. I want to go see. Goodness. If you guys haven't already, you should go check out Maddie's side of things and also give her a subscription and a follow while you're there. It looks so fucking cute. It looks like what I wish my apartment looked like.
I
Like
know,
that's what I'm
right?
going
This is
for.
how I'm trying to be.
Oh man, you also have the widescreen. I just have squares. Shit, you set yours up like
Nah, you're
way
fine.
more spatially conscious.
Listen, I've also been like hosting actual plays when it comes to like these fucking overlays. I've got it down to a fine art because it's
Yeah.
so hard to make it look good.
Oh
Uh,
my goodness. So we're hitting the ground at Gen Con. You're gonna be there a couple days early. I'm gonna be there a couple days early. Um, we obviously you're gonna have to grab your badge and stuff like that. It's gonna be on. We should do it Wednesday for sure. But you do want to talk about what's happening Wednesday night? You
yeah.
got your.
So, I accidentally got invited to do this. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna like
Directly.
it kind of be looking like that though. I feel like an intern that just showed up. Um,
Oh,
I'm gonna be at the World Central Showdown, which I should probably put a link in my chat somewhere.
I was like
But
immediately gonna
oh yeah, the World Central Showdown, which SmackDown, which is essentially a charity event they're putting on in place of the Crit Awards, which unfortunately had to get cancelled due to some people saying some
Right.
unkind things. And so instead, to kind of combat that, we're putting on a charity event to raise money for World Kitchen, who help feed people who are in all sorts of strife, whether they are refugees in war-torn countries, people in the Ukraine, and especially at the moment, people in Gaza. So I will be playing with some other cool people in a little like WWE style tournament one shot, which will be a live show on the Wednesday night. So it's going to be a huge charity event, like separated from Gen Con. I think at the Indie Fringe grounds, like it's going to be like a whole thing. There's going to be bands. And at the moment, you can head to the GoFundMe where they're trying to raise funds to put on the show itself. And if you're going to be at Gen Con and you donate, that will count as your ticket price. Otherwise, please donate to the GoFundMe anyways, because it's a great way to show your support, especially for the people at the Crit Awards, and show solidarity with them because they have been through the ringer
Yeah.
and we love them
You
so
have.
much.
It's so bad.
I'm
It's so
currently in a
great.
group chat trying to convince the other players that we should wear what we would have worn to the Crit Awards and just do WWE in ball
So
gowns.
lit.
But they're like, I have other events on, and I'm like, ah, but what if
Like,
or you guys have
so
events? Oh, this is
the
my event.
I mean, you're gonna be like still going to like some events, so yeah. Do you
Yeah.
have like event tickets or is it that's all?
Yeah, I have a couple. A lot of mine obviously got cancelled, but I'm going to see B and I think Abigail. They're doing something with new rollers. They've got a live show that I bought a ticket for. I'll probably rock up to some of yours, I guess.
Just to throw tomatoes from the back.
Of
Purely
course,
to
I'm just gonna
heckle.
be heckling. Do you want to talk about your shows? Tell the people.
Yeah. Before we get off the World Central SmackDown event, I just want to say real fast, I tossed the link to it. It is pinned in the chat if you guys want to donate. We're actually already a third of the way to the goal. The goal is pretty low. It's like 1,500. We're at over $500 right now. I haven't put in my donation yet. I'm going to do that when it's closer to Gen Con so I can lump it in with my Gen Con costs and get all the fucking receipts in order. But I will be there. Pretty much everyone in the community is going to be there. It's going to be super fun. There's an improv group that's going, which I'm fucking stoked to see. I haven't seen
Hell
improv in
yeah.
forever. But yeah, check that out. The things I'm doing. So I just added this command. If you do !Gen Con in the chat, you will get a link to my link tree and pinned at the top. The first, there's like the interview with Jeremy Crawford, and then beneath that are all of my Gen Con events. The first one is on Friday night at 9 o'clock. I'm going to be, and my audience has heard about all this like plenty of times already, so I'll go over it real fast. But I'm going to be playing a live game as well, 9 o'clock to like 11-ish, where I'm going to be playing in the World of Sync, which is a upcoming 5e supplement. It is going to be, I believe, kickstarting or on BackerKit in, I forget which, in September, I want to say. You can follow Sync RPG on like Instagram and things like that for updates. But your friendly local gamer girl, is gonna be a ranger for the first time ever, and I don't know how to play ranger, so I'm gonna
Rages
like
are so
really.
fun. I've been playing
I
Rages lately.
Are they good? Okay, I don't know. I've done plenty of half-casters. I haven't done Ranger in particular, and this is a new subclass, so I'll try and do it
Ranger's kind of
justice.
the like treat it as a fighter, but they get bonuses to add on top to make their arrows do better. But
Okay.
everything's concentration. It's actually it's messed. But
Hey, it needs
I love a
motivation.
ranger multi-class. Like I'm playing a assassin rogue gloomstalker ranger at the moment. It's
Oh, fuck.
broken.
That is gonna be insane.
Broken. It's the best though. I mean,
Oh,
like making an assassin rogue ranger and then making their like preferred enemy humanoids and like an urban setting
you're just
is
fucking
because
insane.
she's an assassin, she's a bounty hunter. So I was like,
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, not enough people go the bounty hunter route. Everyone goes like monster hunter, which is exactly what I did for
nah,
this character. But
valid,
like,
and that's real.
she's yeah, it's called a Mistbreaker, or no, yeah, Mistbreaker Ranger, and she has like harpoons, there's spectral harpoons that she can
I
summon.
love
So like
that.
that's I know, dude, like the flavor opportunities already. Um, so there's that on Friday, and then on Saturday, it's the panel with Fef and Ben, which is gonna be fucking, it's guaranteed to be chaotic at the very least.
Yeah, I think that's
Like,
the one I definitely want to go to if I can.
yeah, we've got a uh D&D influencer, a couple D&D influencers, a professional game master, Fef doing like his actual, because wasn't Longshot like one of the top actual play streams on Twitch at a certain point in time?
I
The man is
think
prestigious.
I think like I haven't kept up with the newest one as much as I should, but I remember when it was like the first session of the summer games last year that Ben did, it was like when it was streaming, it was like the top actual player for like a little bit until like Critical Role started streaming a little bit. So
And then
it was
that tiny
insane.
shift.
And that was my first actual play, so I was like
So yeah, it is and if you want to learn how to be the top to be streamed AP, best of luck. We'll try and give you advice because it's going to be a DM do's and don'ts panel. There's been a lot of jokes about the fact that I'm the do, Ben is the don't, and then Fef is just like in the middle. Because we talked a lot about how fucking Ben's DMing style is just like I'll be over here crafting unique worlds and full on lore and being like, oh yeah, like this town at one point had a crisis 700 years ago with regards to this particular substance, and to this day, like they have a little bit of iffiness about it, and it affects like the culture and the names that they use. And Ben is just over here like, yeah, I made Louisiana into a into a fucking
hey, yeah.
into a town
Ben
name.
doesn't do world building, he does world vibing, and I think that's beautiful.
Because he does it better than anyone. It
he
is
just
insane what that man does.
he just runs with he's a comic. They just improv everything, vibes only.
And
Honestly,
he will give you the skills to do so.
my DMing style is like that, but it's more that I'll do no notes and then randomly be like, oh, wouldn't this be traumatic? And then I just dump it in there, and then I have to go back later and be like, fuck, how am I gonna make this make sense in the timeline and then suffer afterwards?
Just have fun now, make it canon later. And then
Exactly.
I just have anxiety. So I go
Period.
like super hard into preparing way too much. So you got all parts of the spectrum here. We are going to be answering your guys' questions. It's like a Q&A panel. So we got some of our own that we brought to like warm ourselves up. But other than that, if you guys ever wanted to learn anything about being a DM at any level, even if you're just like curious about it, or if you want to know things that are applicable to the player side, like how do I create a good character? That applies to everyone. That panel is going to be the place to be. It's my favorite type of panel ever, dude. We did the exact same sort of thing at PAX Unplugged last year, and the room was full. Like they had to stop letting people in, and then
Oh,
we
I should
ran
buy
out
a
of time
ticket.
because there were so many questions. It was so cool. It was so fun. Um, so that's that. There's also a third panel on my link tree, which is on Sunday, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make that one anymore because I'm going to be in another actual play. It's still the details are still being worked out and the promo's still being made. But if all goes well, it's going to be run by Sage Ryan of Pixel Circus, and it's going to be me and a couple other folks, some really big names in the space, up on stage playing a circus-themed actual play. So I will give you guys details on that as soon as I have them. I just know that it's going to be 11 to 2. So, yeah. Other than that, attending a bunch of stuff. Holy shit. So Gen Con, people don't know this. Gen Con has like a crazy amount of diversity in the events that you can do. Not only can you do like, go watch actual plays or like play D&D or like play test games. You can do whatever the fuck you want at Gen Con. There's like dance classes, sword fighting classes. There's a class, I'm going to one where you can make like a cupcake topper that happens to look like a monster from D&D. I'm making like a spell jar at some point. There's a lot going on. It's a lot of fun. I'm stoked. Gen Con is just like, oh,
I'm
it's
just
a thing that is
vibing.
there.
I like have little planned, and I'm just gonna show up and listen to what people tell me to do.
Just find friends and latch onto them.
Oh, I'm like a koala. I'm just
That's what I did last year for my first. It was so much fun. So fun, and everyone's so nice. It's
yeah.
like every other creator is gonna be like, "Oh my god, you're Madaloon, right?" It's gonna be wild to get
And I'll
used
be
to.
like,
You're gonna get recognized.
no. Meanwhile, so I'm a psychotic extrovert in person. Like the way I am online, I'm the same in person. There is no lies here. Hello, Poppet. How are you, my darling? Um, to the point that like the thing that always happens to me is I'll go up to people and be like, "Oh my god, hi, how are you?" And they're like, and freak you out. So instead, I just like, you have to do the opening of just saying hello to people and immediately introducing yourself and saying, "I am this person," so that they don't have to remember who you are. It's great. It's a good technique. Everyone, do that. You do the like, "Oh hi, I'm Maddie, aka Madaloon. We're mutuals on TikTok. It's really nice to meet you." And you throw them a bone. They'll be very grateful.
I've done that so many times. People will come up to me and be like, "Hey, we've been mutuals for a while," and then I'm like, to be fair, it is a lot of white men in their late 20s, early 30s. So
That's so real. They all look the same.
That's a space for you. But you know what? Maddie and I put in the work.
We're so brave.
But everyone's usually super nice. Like they totally get, especially because like the pervasiveness of introversion, everyone just gets it. If someone doesn't want to talk and hang out at the back of a group while we're all like exploring, no one bats an eye. No one tries to draw it out of them, And people will come up to you and they will help you make introductions to important people in the space too. They'll be like, "Hey, you should come meet this person," and then they'll make the introduction for you, so you don't do any of the work. Everyone's so nice.
Love that. Networking. Oh my god. Women in business. Also, people that are in my chat, I played with all of the like filters with my mic. Does it sound good or does it sound like shit? Let me know. As a white male in my mid-20s with brown hair, I feel called out, as you should. Stay in your lane.
The target audience. Welcome in. Also, hi, Lee. How's it going? Oh, Doxy XD, thank you so much for the follow. We also have Fred and Cash Cow who resubbed. Thank you, guys. Doxy says, "Do you like stargazing?" Can't really do it here. I mean, you can. Dude, there's this place in Oregon. I won't shut up about it, and I refuse to. There's this place in Oregon that's 5 hours, 4.5 hours, like southeast of here. It's in a dry lake bed. One of the darkest places in the continental U.S. You just drive out there, you camp for free, and you can see the entire
like the stars actually light the sky. Similar to that is when you go to the Flinders Ranges which is when you just head into the center of Australia, but still within my state. And it's where a lot of people go camping, and it's a huge geological site. Like, geology bitches be loving that place because it's just like one of the wonders of the world if you're really into geology. And when you go camping there and the stars are like insane. Viewers in the chat, if everyone has seen the Bluey episode Camping,
turn out the deep Bluey lore.
If those absolute chads in the chat who have seen Bluey know what I'm talking about, it's the scene where like they're out and they're talking about loss, and then she turns off the torch and then the stars are in the sky. Camping killed you? Yeah. By the way, Diana, if you're ever going to watch a Bluey episode, that one is my absolute favorite. It's so good. It's 7-minute really? Episodes. You know what?
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. I'm showing you one. When we get to Gen Con, we're sitting down and we're watching like 2 of my favorite Bluey episodes. Watch Bluey on the plane.
So I will say the last time someone told me to watch an animated anything, and they were like, "You have to watch these episodes specifically." It's an ex-boyfriend of mine, and he was like, "Hey, have you ever seen Futurama?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Okay, I need you to watch the first episode." And so we watched the first episode together, and I
Mm.
was like, "Okay, I think I got it." And he's like, "Now I need you to watch this episode now that you have context for like who everyone is roughly." And he showed me the one with the dog,
Oh
and I saw like
no.
no other episode to this day. I don't know what that fucking show is about.
That's fair. Well, because Bluey's a kids show, all of them have to be like self-sufficient, like self-contained episodes, so you can watch them out of order, which is that's the best
The
part about
anthology.
kids shows. I love that you don't have to watch them in
Yeah.
order. But
Um,
yeah, Bluey's like it's really intensely yet just like stupid nerd said, which is, by the way, it's really fun to say. Um, is there'll be like these gorgeous episodes that teach kids about like genuine issues in the world in the most beautiful way possible, and you just cry. Like
oh,
there's one that teaches kids about infertility and like death,
whoa.
and oh my god, that one is called Onesies, and they meet their aunt who they've never seen because she can't have children, and seeing them makes her feel pain. And there's a scene where like they're talking about how they want each other's onesies but they don't fit, and then the mum's just like, and they're just like, well, why doesn't Aunt Brandy see us all the time? And she's like, well, you know how you really want Bingo's onesie, but it doesn't fit you, and there's nothing anyone can do to make it fit. And she's like, yeah, well, there's something Brandy really wants, and she can't have it, and it's just the way that it is. And you just see Brandy like reaching for Bingo as she like runs away, and then she just stares at the sky. She goes, but that's sad. And she goes, yeah, it is sad. And I was like, holy fuck, this is a children's
Oh,
show.
what the fuck? Do they talk about like adoption and stuff like that? I
Yeah,
imagine you
and
have to follow it up with like,
there's like ones that about like a deaf kid that teaches kids Auslan, which is ASL in Australia.
oh,
It's a beautiful, beautiful show. And I'm so proud that we made it. And it's also giving American kids Australian accents. Hell
I've
yeah.
heard that. It's cropping up being like good day or whatever.
My favorite, oh, there was like kids who go like, we have to put the bins out. And the mom's like, what the fuck are you talking about? But my favorite thing, this is not Bluey, is there's a video online of this kid, American kid, and they're like, wait, who's that character from Peppa Pig? And he's just like, oh, that's George.
Oh no, this is colonization all fucking over again, isn't
Legit. Granny episodes are the best. Yep, Muffin, legend icon. Who Muffin is just their cousin who's just like a terrible two toddler who's just horrific. I love her so much.
Oh really?
Very like, it's mine! It just takes everything.
Huh.
Love.
Dramatic. Anthony Krillas, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Immediately hitting me with the worst pickup line I've ever seen in my life. I respect the attempt. So
You
we're
beat
watching
me.
Bluey. There's also, is there anything you want to do when you're in America? Any like,
So
I know we have one.
Arlo and I want to go to Outback Steakhouse together. That's happening. And we will make a TikTok about it. Like that's content gold. Two Australians going to Outback Steakhouse, content gold.
Please, that'd be so good.
Well, I'm gonna bring a heap of snacks, so we need to do a little a taste test snack moment with my
We can
Australian
take you to
food.
a Walmart if you want.
Oh my god, we do it for each other. That would be so cute. Also, I'm bringing in South Australia, but it's also around everywhere, but it's from here. There's a chocolate company that makes the best chocolate in the world, in my opinion, and I'm gonna bring some for everyone to try. It's
I'm down.
Listen, you're gonna try it and you'll be like, I don't think I've had chocolate before, actually.
I mean, compared to American chocolate, it's just like
You're
plastic.
fucking wax. Chocolate flavored wax.
It's not good. It's so
Have you
not
had
good.
non-American chocolate before, like when you've traveled?
Yeah, because I went to Switzerland, so I went to
Oh,
the
you had
the
good
Ghirardelli
chocolate.
factory. Yeah, I had like, dude, they give out so much chocolate. I had an entire day's worth of meals in just sugar that day. It was not great for my system, but I was doing so much walking anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, we will have the most authentic Australian experience at Outback Steakhouse. We want to try the bloomin' onion. We just want to walk in and just wow the servers by just being like, hey,
You're fucking with them.
just fucking with them completely. Also, they
right.
only have
I
one in
brought
Indie. Once again, oddly specific reference. There's this one video on the internet, on Delish, the YouTube channel, where this one chick eats a bunch of menu items. She's my favorite. Anyways, the most popular one is she goes to Applebee's, and I've thought about that video every single day. Apparently Applebee's is not that good, but it has haunted me. And I want to try the apple shit. So, yeah. It's like the warm cinnamon apples or whatever, and I think of that often. So
do y'all not have like apple desserts and things
we
like
do.
that?
We have like apple danishes and apple pie sometimes.
All right, well that's posh as shit. I mean, like a good old fashioned cobbler where you just toss apples into a.
Well,
into
we
a
get the
pan.
frozen ones. You get like the frozen apple danish that cost you $8 in the. Yeah, and it's like this one brand called Nanny's, and then like 5 years ago it found out like one of their things gave you cancer, but then they recovered from that, so it was fine.
Okay, yeah, we'll fix that. We'll 100% fix that. I'm bringing my Polaroid camera, so we'll get Polaroids in our
yeah, we need to have a little photo shoot. But yeah, we'll see if I have time. But yeah, it's been on my mind. Wait, I think I wrote a list like ages ago.
Oh my god, this will be great. Buckle up, chat. I also said if I needed a night at home in the Airbnb, I'd put on Lord of the Rings, so there's a potential to do a Lord of the Rings marathon. Because Ben and I have both never seen it. He just gets fucking downplayed about it, and I get yelled at. So.
Well, to be fair, I only watched all of them fairly recently. Because it was kind of like, my parents went into it. None of my friends were. We were Harry Potter generation. So, like, Harry Potter was the fantasy thing, and Lord of the Rings just passed me by completely. And then I watched it when I was older. I really didn't like the first movie, because I think you'll feel this as well as someone who's like, this is very much the thing of like when you haven't read the book and you're coming in as like a late fan who's watching it like as a piece of content, is when the story's going, they don't really explain what they're doing or the purpose or where they're going. It's just kind of events happen and you're kind of just expected to kind of just flow with it. So the best way to go about it is to just consume it and it'll eventually make sense. But I will say it aged really well. Like the effects and everything aged pretty well, all things considering. It's beautifully shot. Everyone acts amazingly. Viggo is so attractive in this movie, Diana.
That's the guy who like
so
busted open his toe, right?
He plays Aragorn. And also Aragorn made Rangers hot.
I mean, I'm down
the
for
things
the
Aragorn did for Rangers has to be studied. Okay.
Viggo Mortensen. I looked up photos.
No, it wasn't Applebee's. I lied. It was Cracker Barrel.
Oh God, you want to do a Cracker Barrel? I've never.
No, I want to go to, and it's baked apples. I want to go to Cracker Barrel and I want to have baked apples. Except that thing, that is just like a weird thing that I thought of just now. But I don't actually care about it that much. But like, apparently, there's none in New York. So if I'm gonna go, it has to be in Indy. But it would be like if I'm suddenly by myself, I'll be like, is there one near me?
It's just, if left unattended.
It's the Americana experience. Yeah, I'm keen to try all of the foods that I've heard of, mainly which is like a lot of the fast food. Because I tried a lot of it when I was here last, but a lot of them either I just didn't go to or they didn't exist at the time. I think the last time I was in the US was probably 2014, 2015. Yeah, I think I was 14. So I'm young. I'm a baby. Hannah's still younger than me.
That's true. We got one.
Yeah.
We got one.
I just turned 23. Which means I think 23 is when you're like kind of officially an adult. 22, you're still kind of like, you're still kind of, you're basically 21. But 23, I feel like, is a gentle leap.
You start to see where you're actually going to be for the rest of your life, and my
Do
God,
you?
is it terrifying. Is Hannah going to join us for the Cracker Barrel Outback experience?
She better. Well, I found this out recently and I'm so fucking grateful, is that she's going to be in Brooklyn when we're in Brooklyn because her boyfriend is in Brooklyn, which is great because I love that we can have someone who will genuinely tell you the good, cheap places to eat, which is because, like, when you... Also, TikTok's great for that, by the way. Love TikTok giving, like, restaurant recommendations because they're never, like, sponsored or anything. They're quite genuine. But when you Google it, it's all just ads and you can never actually tell, or it's, like, tourist traps. And when you actually have a local be like, go here, it's good, we go there every Friday night, I'm like... Because that's what I like to be for other people, so I love when people do it to me. Yeah, Dana, if you ever head up to Adelaide town,
I really want to. I was looking at round trip tickets between, well, to like Sydney, and it's like 1,300 in the middle of winter, which is not bad.
That's
like
fucking nothing. I'm playing $5,000. Like well, $5,000 Australian, which
is it's just
that'd be like 3,500 USD maybe. But that's for all of my flights. So that's Australia, Indy, New York, home.
That sounds about on par then.
Yeah.
Where are you living when you come to, or do you have to like hopscotch to California and then from there to Indy?
So it's cheaper to arrive where you're going to fly out. So I actually go to New York and then New York to Indy and then fly out of JFK again. Usually, if I was just going to Indy, I would either do LAX or probably Dallas. Those are kind of, those three are usually where we ricochet off. But it would probably be LAX. Yeah. But it's cheaper to arrive where you're leaving. So that's why, like, I imagine if you did Sydney, you'd probably end up like landing in Sydney, going around, and then going back to Sydney to fly out.
That sounds about right.
And then probably, I think, yeah, because they do a direct Sydney to LAX. So you'd probably do that and then to Oregon. Because Oregon's more on the western side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look, guys, I know things.
Wasn't there a thing once where they had you all like try and get? Oh no, what was it?
Kiki and I did an American like geography quiz with Tom, who you know, and Tom and I did really well. We did shockingly well, and then we did a world quiz with Kiki, and she did abysmally.
Sounds right. She also had a Florida education, so
she's from Florida. What's she gonna do? We can't blame her too much.
No.
You know, my geography so better than an American. I do my best. Well, honestly, I think Australians especially have a lot of world knowledge, simply because we're so isolated that we have to go very far to get anywhere. And also, this education system would love to tell you that we have a very short history, despite having the longest living culture on the planet. 60,000 years of history we have. But they love to say that history started when the British landed. But yeah, it's but it's mainly because like a lot of the history is through Dreamtime storing and spoken word rather than written text, which would be very similar to the First Nations people in America and Canada.
Except you guys are treating...
Is it because Australia is so small? Cash Cow, I'm going to tell you a fun fact. Australia, fucking huge. You guys should check out, there's a really cool website. So the world map that we see flat is very warped because of the curvature of the Earth. And you can pick up countries and put them next to other countries. And Australia is actually just a tiny bit smaller than the US. And Russia is actually a lot smaller than you think, but it looks huge because of the warping. Yeah. But yeah, I think I worked it out the other day when you're going across Australia at the widest parts, to drive from one end to the other non-stop will take you 43 hours. and to do the same thing in the US takes you 45. So we're pretty similar size.
Is that accounting for topography? Or is it like full on straight
Yeah,
line?
I think it's straight line. Maybe. I don't know. I just Googled it.
Peppers. Hello, Beth. We were just talking about the panel. Guys,
Hello.
Peppers.
I literally just got a ticket, like, as you were talking. I see there, Fef. Fef, I'm so keen to finally meet you. Because you've met Fef before.
Yeah, Fef was one of the nicest people to me at the first Gen Con. I took a photo because that's when I first started becoming friends with Ben, and Ben wasn't at the last year, but Fef was the doorman for the Crit Awards, and I was like, Fef, before I go, I need to take a selfie with you to send to Ben. And so like I have a photo of Fef looking dapper as shit in like a vest, fucking like mustache and beard fully like clean, like, immaculate.
Love. Yeah, I just know everyone keeps saying, oh, I forget to take photos, so I'm going to be on top of it for everyone. I've decided that. I'm going to be so annoying. I'll be like, oh my god, it's amazing to meet you.
So can you look into the camera, please?
With consent, I got a big old bear hug for you, Madeline. You have my every consent to pounce on me if I don't see you. I really want to just scare the people that I know very well and would be okay with it, but just creeping up to people and going, "Oi!" and just scaring the shit out of them.
Like, you're like super tall in real life, right?
Yeah, I'm tall for a girl, I'll say. I'm like 5'9", 5'10".
Cool. Huh.
Maybe I'll just wear massive heels and then just... Because, so when I wear heels, I'm taller than... I get to 6 foot. But...
yeah.
Did you know how fucking tall Arlo is?
No.
He's 6'3".
Arlentric is 6'3".
Arlentric is 6'3". I told him this. It's okay, I've already insulted him to his face. He doesn't give tall vibes. He doesn't give tall vibes.
He doesn't give short vibes.
He just gives like average
vibes.
Exactly. I was like, well, great, because I'm really glad I'm going to New York with him. If not anything else, walking at night with the random 6'3" Australian next to me, live for it. Oh, yeah. Feel very safe.
We have a friend. I don't know if he's gonna be here this year. His name is Connor. I think his username is Kadu or something like that, but it ends in like an like AUGH. 7 foot some such. And to the Crit Awards last year, he wore the tallest platform heel boots.
Period.
Fucking
Slender Man. You must have weighed like... It's lovely to see you, Fef. I'll see you soon. And I also give good hugs. I've got that Irish blood. I hang on to food like I'm going to go into a famine at any moment, but it means I'm soft.
Have a good day, Fef.
And you'll see just how pasty I am.
Oh, yeah, because it's winter. Yeah. Mm. I mean, I doubt you'll get
I'm always... I'm either pasty or burnt. Get into it. This is my vitamin D gummies because I'm vitamin D deficient. Oh, yeah. Guys, take your vitamin D. It's for your bones. You need those.
The bones? Yeah. They're kind of important.
So I've heard. Quincy!
Quincy! How's it going?
Another person we are going to see at Gen Con.
Another person who is going to get a consensual hug if provided. Yeah. Quincy, remind me to bring your cookbook so I can have you sign it, because I forgot to last time.
Quincy, remind me to buy your cookbook so I can get you to sign it.
I'll probably forget again, honestly.
It's going to be so good. Quincy, you coming to SmackDown? I better see you there. Did either of you drink water? I did. I drank water while I took my Ritalin.
Hydration. Hydrated queen. Oh gosh, I need to remember to bring copies to give out. Oh yeah. Oh, that is gonna be a hefty suitcase though. I'm full on bringing an empty suitcase this year because I want to buy Kingdom Death, which is like a massive fucking game, huge. That I want to bring back with me because I can't ship it over here because the American warehouse has been empty for fucking forever. Quincy says, do you have panels? We're talking about the SmackDown on Wednesday for sure.
Yeah, that's the only thing I have on. I was kind of like, I didn't want to. It was kind of, if someone was like, oh, please be on this panel, I would have done it. But if it was kind of the like, I didn't want to overbook myself and get like really stressed. Because I think that was one of the main pieces of advice you gave me, where you're like, don't overbook yourself
And then
for
I
Gen
immediately
Con.
disregarded it for
And
myself.
then as soon as you were like, I'm doing this, I was like, Diana, what are we doing? Bestie. So SmackDown for World Central is essentially, it's a charity event that's separate from Gen Con, that's replacing the Crit Awards as a little polite F you to Gen Con, because it's going to be a really cool charity event to raise money for World Kitchen, which I think honestly is the best way to combat hatred, is to just turn it into something that does a lot of support for people. So big props.
I intend to not overbook, but I have something major every day except Sunday. I fucking feel you.
Yeah, it always goes
at least
like
one
that.
thing major.
But Quincy, all I need 5 minutes to tell you how cool I think you are. That's all I need. I give you a big hug if you would like one.
But yeah, Gen Con is crazy. It's impossible to not just wildly overbook yourself with, like, I did all the events that I wanted to do first, and then slowly started shaving them away so I could fill in my own stuff that's, like, panels and things that I got asked to be on, and then shaved that away even further for, like, industry shit. And so it's going to be nonstop running around from at least 11 in the morning to usually 2 in the morning every day.
Listen, I think at least, like, Monday night will be really chill. We can have a good time Monday night.
Recovery day.
Recovery day, where we get to wish Kiki happy birthday.
More on that to come.
More on that to come.
We'll definitely have some videos and things.
Yeah, we'll have something fun. It'll be cute. It's not going to be a party, because if the Airbnb host is watching, no.
It's just a gathering. You know, it's
gathering.
Just people. Oh
it's
man,
dinner.
our friends all ended up at our address. Wow.
We didn't mean to.
Oh shit.
There's music isn't playing.
Food.
That means that that's not technically a party. So
yeah. Fine. I think it's one of those things where like every Airbnb has to say like no parties.
Yeah.
It's just for noise issues.
Oh, absolutely.
Quincy says, yes, please. I'm looking forward to meeting and seeing y'all. I can't wait to plot out demigod stuff with Maddie. Ooh.
Yeah. They finally figured it out, Quincy, by the way. Quincy's character joined the dark side, joined the bad people. So he's going to be coming back as a guest later on, probably. Yeah, Quincy, we'll talk about that. I'm probably going to be like randomly in your DMs, like, are you free next week? They're heading right for you.
Oh, we'd love that.
Yeah, Quincy's apparently never played an evil guy before, so have fun killing people.
Really?
I know.
Quincy, I feel like he'd be really good at it.
Yeah, he'd be good. Anyways, you were saying.
Someone said, never been to a con. PAX will be my first. Can you give me what to expect? It's different for every con. The PAX is, you should download PAXNav, which is this app that is way more useful than like most cons will have. It will show you all the events happening and for every time slot every day. And in order to get to events, it's not like Gen Con where you sign up ahead of time. Instead, you just have to be there and in line ready to go. So for really, big events that you really want to go to, get there early. Beyond that, the weekdays are always going to be less busy. Weekends, a lot more busy. Depends on which PAX you're going to, but they are wonderful. The enforcers are fucking amazing too. Oh my god, I love the PAX enforcers so much, and they're always so nice to content creators. Like, I will be at PAX Unplugged every year at the very least. Yeah, Quincy's right. Let's see, what else is happening? I feel like
have you got any other?
Once I hit the ground.
Have you got any other projects on that apart from that are online rather than conning? Are you valid if no? Because that's how it should be, considering how busy you're going to be.
So I am going to be at D&D in a castle. At I think like a week. So, yeah, they reached out to me and they were like, "Hey, I know August is next month, but do you want to come?" And I'm like, "Sure." And they're like, "We'll pay for everything. Just like it's just a media awareness thing, familiarity thing. Just show up. You get to play at one of the tables. We will show you around. You can do a little behind the scenes stuff. Maybe we just ask that you make a couple vlogs about it, do an honest review or something like that." And so yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. And then after that,
that's awesome.
Literally. I'm gonna be so fucking busy, dude. My work has no idea. I'm gonna have to work nights like pretty much the entirety of August.
Oh god.
And then starting on August 1st.
Just stay hydrated and
I'm gonna try.
get sleep when you can.
I also have no idea where this cast. I should have looked into the actual event. I was just like, yeah, sure, throw it on my calendar. At this point, it's just so much running around.
Because I know it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna watch like September. You are gonna be the sickest you've ever been. You are gonna have like a
Yeah.
cold that lasts a month, and I know that in my heart. Because it always happens. Because your immune system gets shot to shit. You're just like, ugh.
It's kind of like when you're in theater where you're doing a show and you just don't allow yourself to get sick, but like closing night, you can feel it like fucking from the
Yeah.
shadows creeping up on you.
Oh
The
yeah.
minute the show closes, you just collapse.
It would always
Um,
happen like at the end of terms at uni, like when everything gets handed up sick. But I think, oh, absolutely. I'm like, I'm so committed to not getting con sickness because New York, to the point that like Arlo and I are going to be such clean freaks. Like, hand sanny on lock, masks
ooh,
out. Like, probably,
sorry.
like, I'll have a mask on as much as I can, but most likely like on the con floor and shit like that, where it's
Mm.
very much bodies and just yeah.
Yeah,
Make sure you
con
drink lots of orange juice. Orange juice is good for your immune system. Vitamin C is really good for your immune system.
prevent scurvy.
It does.
Don't want scurvy.
My dad is like one of those hypochondriacs where he doesn't like constantly think he's sick. He's just really scared of getting sick to the point that someone will tell him something's good for him and he'll do it like a ritual. Like someone
Oh,
told him that he never ate fruit and they were like, you need to eat fruit, like, or you'll like get a heart attack. And he was like, cool.
and he was
And then
just
he
on
ate
it.
a fruit salad every single day for like 40 years and has his
Love
orange
it.
juice with lots of lemon because he heard that it helps you not get colds. But look,
Huh.
it's not bad for him. So
Yeah,
good sugars.
honestly, that is impressive discipline, if anything.
Yeah, he's a Virgo man, so
But
he's a
yeah,
Virgo,
it,
and then my mum and my sister and I are all Cancers, so that's really fun. If
oh.
you know astrology, that's hilarious.
Let's see. Thank you for the app info. Of course. Take vitamin B complex. Yeah, so I have vitamin B, vitamin C, caffeine pills, and some sleeping pills so that way I can adjust the time before I hit the ground, hopefully. Which you're gonna have. How are you with jet lag?
I'll be really good because it costs me extra money, which like, ugh, but I'm kind of grateful for it. Is when I land in New York, I'm in a hotel for a night and then I go to Indy. So I'll get a really good night's sleep in a nice hotel and then go to the con. So I'll like have had my night's sleep because you're always tired after a plane. And I think I land at like I get out at like 7 p.m. So I'll be able to just get to the hotel, pass out, and basically nip it in the bud. So
Hey, perfect.
as long as you're just really strict about like getting over it on the first night, you're usually pretty fine. Like you just have to get on top of it really quickly. And like I know people who are just like, oh, I just wait till I'm tired. I'm like, you freak, no. Or they'll be like, I'm tired, so I'm gonna sleep now. Stay
No, you
awake
cannot. You have to
until
fight
it's
through
9.
it.
You have
Yeah.
to.
Especially because all
Oh,
the fun stuff happens. I mean, I guess for you, like, even if you don't get over the jet lag quickly, or anyone who doesn't, the start playing party is going to be probably till 2. You'll be up and going.
legit.
Um, but yeah.
Yeah, I really struggle to sleep on planes, so I'll be dead when I get off.
Oh, yeah. There's something about, I mean, they just suck to sleep on objectively. Unless you have
Mm,
like a whole ass row to yourself, there's no hope. I
mm.
don't know.
Yeah, I chose my tickets and I purposefully chose one where like the full row, like there were no seats chosen yet, so I'm just manifesting. But I
Yeah.
chose them recently, so I feel like I don't know. Most people have usually chosen them by now, so we'll see. I'm flying with Air New
Yeah.
Zealand, and apparently they're really good, so love that.
Nice.
I'm
We love
bouncing out
that.
of Auckland. There's like a flight between Auckland and JFK that's new and is like one of the longest flights currently.
Really?
16 and a half hours.
Damn. Yeah. Jeez, what are you gonna do on the plane? Please tell me you can. Do you get free Wi-Fi on planes that long?
You usually do. They usually have their own little Wi-Fi thing, and you've got the screen on the back of the chair for those flights. But I'm gonna
Looks like
have,
it'd be a huge
yeah,
violation and not have free Wi-Fi.
I'm bringing my iPad, which has like the keyboard thing, instead of a laptop because it's like a bit more compact. And then I'll have my Switch on me because I need my like three sources of stimulation. So I'll have my iPad for movie, otherwise also screen for movie, and then I play my funny little game, and then I also have my phone and my noise
It's like
cancelling headphones, and I'm just gonna pray.
it's like how the girls always have three drinks near them, like one for flavor, one for hydration, and one for
That's me.
caffeine.
One is to chug because you're thirsty, so you don't waste the expensive drink. It's so real. That was me when I was in Vietnam. They used to make fun of me. They called me a beverage girly, and I was like, all right. Because I'd have
Hi.
like my Coke Zero for chugging because it was so hot and humid that you needed to constantly drink. And then I'd have my like mango smoothie because, of course, they're the best mangoes
Oh,
you've ever had in your life. So good.
love that.
One thing I'm keen
Tropical.
for is to have good Mexican, South American
Oh,
food.
yeah. Because you guys just like straight up don't have that.
We have it, it's just not good. Like, it's
Oh,
in the way that, like, your guys' Chinese food versus our Chinese food. It's just by, like, what you're next to will be the. Like, China's very far away from you guys. China's fucking next door. And we have a huge Chinese population. So our Chinese food is. Most of our Asian food is incredible over here. It's what we're known for. So, I just know, except you guys have really good Korean food. But
we do?
yeah,
Yeah.
Korean barbecue is an American thing. It's not really much in Korea. Apparently, the best Korean barbecue in the world is in LA, which doesn't make sense because it should be in Korea, but it's not. But
Yeah. Huh.
yeah. So, but like, and then I had Asian food when I was last in America, and it's not
Not
good.
good.
It's
Left to
not
me.
good. I think it's probably better since I've been there last because people have gotten far more worldly with their palates. But I'm keen to have, like, I would say our best Mexican food would be like Chipotle standard. If I had to guess, it'd be about
Not
there.
good.
Not the best. But hey,
Yeah.
it's far away. It's not what we're good at. It's more like burrito as like a drunk food is the vibe.
I mean, yeah, you'll get Southern food too, like American Southern, I imagine, which would
I'm
be
keen.
pretty
We'll
sick.
see.
I was supposed to
Maybe
get raisins last time, couldn't get it.
maybe on the
Forgot.
Monday night, Arlo and I will cook, and we'll cook you some good Australian food.
Like what? Like
Ooh. I make a good soup, but we can make
we
you
could try.
guys snags. I think that's what Arlo said. So snag is our like okay, when you're at like a school event and they want to give you it's like cost you a gold coin donation. So our $1 and $2 coins are gold. So when you do a
Oh,
gold coin donation, you give a $1 or $2 coin. It's like a big thing here when it's like get this
huh.
charity bag for a gold coin donation. We'll wrap your present or something, and then you get a snag. Oh, thank you so much for the tip, Robo Purdy. I appreciate you. And it's a piece of the cheapest white bread you can find, sliced white bread with a sausage in it, with some like roasted onions, like on the barbie, like chopped up onions, and then you just push them around on
You
top,
lost me and you have me again.
and then tomato sauce, and then you just eat it. So it's like a like the cheapest hot dog, but instead of a roll, it's just bread like folded like that. It's really good.
That
It
sounds
tastes like swimming carnival. Poor man's hot
um
dog. Period.
Quincy said, do you all have your business cards, stickers, or networking handouts ready to go? Hopefully not stickers. Gen Con will fucking destroy you if they find stickers anywhere, unfortunately. They're really weird about that.
Like sticking in
But
places.
So if they find, it's for the sake of the convention center, they don't allow anyone to sell or give away stickers anywhere on the premises.
I go to
Because,
cons to buy stickers.
yeah, they will not let you. It's fucked. But if they, it's like to the point where if they find a sticker stuck somewhere in the ICC, they will track down who sold it and then hit them with a fine.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
it's not fantastic. But still have a business card, and I'm so excited to be able
I
to show
did
this off in
too.
person again. Which is, this is the one that does not have my phone number on it. Business email.
Yours is so spenny. I got mine printed by Canva for the cheapest I possibly could. Because look.
Dude, that's where I designed mine. That makes sense.
Yeah, and then didn't you like take it to another place and they embossed it like on top?
Yeah, so I took it to Moo, which gave me like the rounded corners and the gold. They also do silver, the gold embossing. It's very fancy. I'm afraid I'm gonna run out. Dr. Norp says, anyone in India? No, not till next week. I think the first of us arrive on like Tuesday, so Monday, Tuesday-ish.
Where did I
It's gonna
put
be a
them?
hot sec.
Update. Oh, I know where they are. Hang on. I've already got my suitcase out.
Yeah. I want
Because
to start packing.
I'm having a party for my birthday. Because it was later than my actual birthday. On Friday. So, like,
Wait.
I've just been organizing that. And then I leave on
There's some-
Monday. It's just,
Oh, I see.
yeah. It's going to be a potluck.
Oh,
Because my
that's
friends like to
fine.
cook.
We love potlucks. Dr. Norp says, may I ask about the goal meter? Dice at Gen Con. Yeah, so we're headed to Gen Con. I set a goal to buy a set of Norse Foundry dice, because Norse Foundry dice are my favorite dice in existence that are mass-produced, not including, like, individual artist dice, like Ynir's. These are the ones that I have currently that everyone always comments on whenever I feature them in a video or anything like that. It look like they're glowing. It's just canine glass. So I want to get another set equivalent, possibly wood. But that's the goal. We saved up money for food and things like that, and I'm gonna be doing some grocery shopping when I hit the ground in Indy, since I'm one of the first ones in my Airbnb, and so we're gonna be vibing, buying things, spending obscene amounts of money. I love your dress, by the way. Holy shit! Are there snakes? Oh, can she hear me? She can't hear me. Oh my god. It's a really cute dress, though. Michael says, if you get a chance to pick up those softball-sized D20s, they feel amazing. Really? Like the chonk D20s?
And it.
Yeah. Also, your dress is really cute. I didn't realize there were snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
And
my
then-
god, I love how it has both your profile pictures.
Yeah, because I thought like what people recognize me and then my face.
I love it. It's fucking clean looking. Did you design that yourself? Oh. Did you design it fully yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, amazing. Very fancy.
Yeah, I got them. I did a lot of graphic design in high school.
Guys, graphic design is her passion.
It is. Like, and it's one of those things where like it was kind of accidental and I forget that other people aren't into it like I am, because I'll be like, I once asked my girlfriend, what's your favorite font? And she was like, why the fuck would I have a favorite font? I was like, what do you mean you don't have a favorite font? I have 3. I got the serif, the sans serif, and the text. Which one do you want?
Yeah, I was stuck in and I say stuck to make fun of him. Him and I get along. A friend of mine a long time ago, we were in a 6-hour drive to Reno, and he started pointing out every single font along the side of the road because he's a graphic designer.
That's so
and talking
real.
about like, yeah, the difference between like a serif font and like a fucking
Sans serif.
whatever the hell. Yeah, and he was like, yeah, look at the little nubs on the base of it, and like, yeah, oh man, I wish I wasn't as tired as I would be on a 6-hour drive because I'm sure I would have learned a lot.
Yo.
Yeah.
Are there any other D&D OGs or personalities you're looking forward to meeting, catching up with? So many. So many.
Basically all of them.
Oh god,
Most people
yeah.
even friends with.
I'm
a wild
obviously super keen to meet all of the people I did Dungeons and Demigods with, because they're my babies. I'm keen to see B again. But more than anything, I'm keen to fucking see Diana and Kiki for the first time, dude.
Yeah, it's really not gonna feel like the first time until I see your height, and then I'm gonna be like, oh my god, who are you? And then beyond that, this will be my like fucking seventh time meeting internet friends in person, and so it's just kind of like, hey, what's up? Welcome to the pack. You all want to go buy some dice? It's like a very quick turnaround.
Yeah. I'll just be crying. It's fine. Like, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. You know, I'm so excited.
Big names there too. Is there anyone that you're like, oh my god, I really wish I could meet this person, or like, I think, such and such might be here. I want to go see their panel, or anything like that?
Um, I'm keen to meet Connie in person. Love them.
Yeah.
Because
they won so many credit awards last year.
Yeah, we've met. We've talked like a couple of times in like DMs or whatever, doing the classic like complimenting each other on things. But like, I'd love to meet them, and God, just anyone from any of the actual plays I've ever watched who have ever been involved, I would be freaking out. Politely. I do this thing where I switch into my like customer service vibe where I'm like, oh my god, blah 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 blah, and then they'll walk away and I'll be like
we just black out and you're like, I have no idea what I just said. Yeah.
Legit. I snap into something. And I'm so chill and I'm so with it and like active listening, and they'll leave and I'll just be like, someone hold me up.
Last year at the start playing party, I didn't really meet Jenny D, but I like tapped her on the shoulder because I had no idea who she was. I didn't really like, I saw her I like looked up her TikTok account really fast because people were like, oh my god, that's Jenny D, and I saw like some number and I was like, oh, I don't know who this person is. I didn't realize she's a YouTuber. So
is it our girl?
Hello.
Our little one? Let me rush to fix.
I was doing the exact thing. Guys, I'm gonna say hi to Kiki. Kiki, say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. You guys remember Kiki? Kiki is the other 1/3 of Baldur's Girlies. Also gonna be at Gen Con. Also gonna be vibing in our house with us at some point. We were talking about how many photos we're gonna take and the fact that we're gonna go to an Outback Steakhouse, and then also, what's the one that's not Applebee's?
I need to witness Maddie trying a blooming onion. Like, I need to witness.
Here's the thing. I'm probably gonna like it.
No, that's perfectly fine. It's apparently very good. I'm not a blooming onion kind of girl, but I need to witness you trying it.
Yeah, because I love onion, period. So I feel like I'll be into it. Period.
Hold on, let me pull up y'all's streams. Chat, I'm sorry, I'm not streaming today because I did not have time to set up an overlay, and I'm EP, so I don't want to.
Fair enough.
You can't fair.
How was your last day at work?
Emotional.
Oh, but it was a nice goodbye.
It was a good goodbye. Yeah. Yeah, it was my last day at work because I found a new job with better pay and benefits, so I will be pursuing that after Gen Con.
Yay!
But yeah, so this current job that I had, I loved the people, hated the company.
Classic.
Yeah.
And then also,
thank you for the sub, Robot Purdy.
The local management has just gotten like on a power trip recently, and I was like, I ain't having no more of that.
Fair. Okay, so. Fixed. I might turn you up a tiny bit, Kiki.
Don't turn me up.
Just a little bit. Yo.
I could move my microphone closer if you like.
No, you're good now.
Yeah. All right.
We've been talking about Gen Con and all of the people we're keen to meet, mainly each other.
I'm so fucking excited for Gen Con.
I'm so keen to make out with Kiki.
Yes.
Yeah, because you guys are owed kisses or something.
I'm getting all the smoochies, guys. I'm pulling my kiss card. I'm getting all of them. I have like a little stamp, and I need all of my friends to stamp it.
Like a passport.
What a baller move that would be, though. It's like a frequent fire card. It's just frequent.
At 10, you get a free makeout session.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we have so many meme TikToks we need to make. That has to happen.
Yes. I'm trying to do the little like emergency patient doctor. I'm trying to do that with all my friends, but I don't know if the audio's long enough. But
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm.
We gotta farm some like really long compilation audios and like
Mm.
store them up, get them ready to
Make it
go.
happen.
Hey, Fev. Love you, buddy.
Ah! Oh shit! I should probably get like a tripod or something. I don't have like a small tripod to bring.
Mm.
Here's the thing that drives me insane. I see people all the time at cons and stuff, and they're just like filming with their phone. And I'm like, where the fuck are you standing this thing? How is it floating here?
Usually, like, against a wall. But,
it's crazy.
I think what I'll probably do with, like, the kind of compilation vibes is I'll, like, get just a 10-minute video, no sound, and just keep adding to it, or taking just videos on my phone and then edit it later.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's smart.
Oh, it's me and my film degree. She is quiet. I tried to turn her
Hold
off.
on, I'll bring you right here. How's that? Bring you right there. Now we're zooming in. We're zooming. We've zoomed.
Yeah, Glass, let me know if that's better. I also think I'm probably really loud. I'm just gonna turn you up a lot. And
It's
then
just
we'll
because I love you. That's all.
Yeah.
Have you
She likes
considered-
to whisper fondly into my ear.
Oh,
James, just a terrible note to come in on when I haven't been able to kiss Kiki all week. Oh.
Yeah.
James.
I am smooch deprived. My boyfriend has not been able to give me smoochies, and it's kind of homophobic.
Horrible.
How could you do that, James?
I like seeing the notification of somebody pop up in the Dungeons and Demigods server saying I haven't been able to watch the last few episodes. I don't want to break it to them that the last few episodes ended a while ago.
Oh. They're like, guys, I've been missing the stream. I'm like, oh well. My one of my friends is watching it, and I saw them recently, and they were like, I just started session 3, and I'm like, oh. It's a really fun set. I was like, yeah, a lot happens, and they were like, oh, cool. So like, I guess they find Hephaestus, and I was like, yeah. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Boy, do they.
They're like, it's so funny, you guys have a guest. I was like, oh, yeah. I'm gonna bring my Camp Ayaya shirt.
I was
That's a good
thinking about
idea.
bringing it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about bringing it, and I was like, should I? Should I not? I don't know.
We can do it for a photo.
Oh,
I
so
have
true.
to. Have
So
to.
true, Queen.
Is someone telling
I'm-
B to bring theirs?
We need to bring one for Faye, because I think Faye is like the only one who doesn't have one.
I thought Faye got
Faye
one.
coming?
Yeah, Faye's coming.
Yeah,
They're
Faye's
booking
coming.
it
Hell
with
yeah.
me.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Ask Faye right now. Hey, bitch.
Hey, bitch.
Hey, bestie, do you have an Ayaya shirt?
I just love the word. I love the saying. Anytime I type it, I'm just keyboard bash.
Just
I
like
have
when you
to
write
like guess how
banana.
to say it. I have to guess how to say it every time because if I don't say Ayaya, I'm not gonna spell it right.
I think during the first session, I think Justin said it about 15 different ways, and I was like, look, he'll get there one day. I think he just kept saying Aya, and I was like, all right.
So, Kiki, do you have anything on the agenda? Anything you want to attend or that you're going to be in for Gen Con? Any panels,
So
anything?
actually, this was just actually like announced, I guess, or finally on the map. We've been fighting to get this thing on the fucking Gen Con schedule for a while, but I'm in a game. I'm playing in Fef's game on Saturday, I think. I have to double check. Like I said, it was just finally added to the schedule. We've been waiting since like May.
Yay.
Gen Con is known for not being great about events.
Gen Con, you're a piece of shit, but you have my friends, so.
Kiki, if you put a link in our Discord chat, I'll put it in my chat, because
Okay,
people
got
can't
it.
send links in my chat.
Oh,
So-
even though I'm a mod, you don't
Oh,
love me? I
maybe
see
you
how-
can.
Maybe I can.
I think
see.
you should be able to.
Notice a difference. Let me find
We're
it
actually doing
first.
pretty well for
This is good.
time. I don't have to leave
Friday
for
is-
like an hour.
Oh, nice. It is Friday at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time. I think it says, which is weird because isn't it on Central Time? I don't know. I'm
Eastern
not a
Daylight Time.
scientist,
No,
don't
no,
fucking
it's
know
Eastern
shit.
time in Indy. I checked.
but
It-
Indy's under Chicago.
Maybe
It's under
maybe it's
Illinois.
like
It's
weirdly.
right around
a little east.
I googled it and
I'm
it said it was
fucking
Eastern time.
confused.
It could be
Okay,
that it's
cool.
like one of those weird things where it kind of got grouped in.
All right, cool.
Are
I'm gonna
y'all?
find the
Yeah, it
link
is
to this.
Eastern. Thank you.
Thank
Are y'all
you.
doing
I
the
don't
Elf
know.
Song Tavern Party? I don't know what that is. Does anyone know what that is?
The Elf Song Guys, I keep trying to figure out what the fuck is happening around Gen Con in Indy at this time, and I keep not getting answers, just ideas that things are happening, but nothing solidified. I'm like, what the fuck is going
A
on?
lot of my Gen Con experience will be people going, "We're going to this thing," and I'll be like, "I'll come with."
The only thing I know that's like
Baldur's Gate 3 same
semi-open
party?
or-
Say
Yeah,
less.
so God, I think that conflicts with something I was doing.
Oh,
Gen Con
probably.
events.
I mean,
There's things going on Wednesday?
yeah, Wednesday's the
watch
the
party.
SmackDown that I'm in.
And the SmackDown.
No, I mean like at the convention.
Oh, I thought it would just be
I
like
thought
ticket
they
collection.
start on Thursday. I'm confused.
Maybe they've got
I don't
like
know
the
shit.
press stuff. Probably.
I don't know shit about that. It's probably press stuff, yeah.
As someone with planning autism, it's killing me. It's bad. It's industry day. Oh, that's probably it's when they do all the press shit.
Oh yeah. I made a Google form and said, hey, if you're hosting an event, please fill this out. And I dropped it in every Gen Con server that I was in. And like people talked about their events around it, and only one person filled out the form. Person who filled out the form, I love you. Everyone else, what the fuck?
In my defense, I found out I was going to be in this event about 2 days ago.
No, you're allowed. You're fine, because it's for like people who are hosting events.
Plus, technically, ours isn't a Gen Con event. It just happens to be in the area.
It's mainly what it's for. It's for things that are around Gen Con and not in the event itself. But
What was the name of
thank you so
the
much for the
event that Diana is in? Here, if I do Diana's thing, if you go to her link tree, they're in her link tree.
Yeah, the third one is up in the air because that is being replaced by an actual play with Pixel Circus.
emergency, paging Dr. B. Where the fuck is
So,
it?
Kiki, you finished up with your actual play series, which did amazingly. Congrats.
Thank you. And thanks to like everyone in chat. Like I know that we have overlap between the three of us. So anyone in chat who attended Project Rebirth, I appreciate you so much. Those who donated, thank you so much. We raised a grand total of $1,380 for PCRF, which is phenomenal. I still have to tally up all the gifted subs and bits and stuff and add it on top of that, but I have not had the time. So
Fair.
it's probably a bit more than that. It's probably over 1,400, but I'm eternally grateful. Thank you so much.
It was so fun. I died.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna
was
say,
lit.
played in it. How did it feel having 2 DMs?
It was good. It felt very normal. I didn't really notice, to be honest. Like,
Hell yeah.
if anything, because it didn't feel like, because you guys don't really like do it at the same time. You kind of like tap in and tap out, which it just felt like. It felt like every other game I've played, which I think is a good thing.
Hell yeah. I'm excited. I can't find the fucking event, and now I'm angry about it. Beth, if you're in the chat, can you send me a link
I think
instead
he's
of a picture
lurking.
so I can find it? Ah, fuck. Peppers!
Is it in his? Is it in
Link.
his link tree or something?
I might be able to find it faster.
I
Surf.
don't understand this site. This site, it fucks
The
me
Gen
up.
Con site
No.
is actually hot garbage.
It's actually disgusting.
Yeah,
Makes me
I'm
so
shocked that it
angry.
hasn't been. Okay, I put it in our chat, and I'll put it in our chat, audience, for you as well if you want to check out the actual play.
You
And then
you
for the
found that
DMs,
so fast. Jesus
I had the Elf
Christ.
Song Tavern thing open, so I was looking into it. It looks pretty cool,
Very
but it
neat.
conflicts with the BIPOC thing, which I'm kind of pissed at. But
Gross.
I think I'll like. Yeah, it's just gonna be one of those things where, like, I'm definitely going to start playing, but like, parties are like sometimes good and sometimes not good because I don't drink, and being around really drunk people is not the funnest when you're sober. So it's kind of like finding the in between.
Consider
No one
trade
gets
offer.
trashed.
Yeah.
Trade offer. We can either not drink or just like drink casually, and then we haunt a corner and we narrate what the drunk people are doing, but we do it in this like awful gaudy accent.
Listen, I love going to events. I'm okay, guys. I'm used to Australian drinking culture. I need you.
That's fair.
So yeah, I'm used to like it getting to the point where you like people are falling over and like breaking glasses and you can't have conversations anymore. As long as I can
nothing
have
like
conversations with people, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Plus, due to ADHD, I match people's energies, so people think I'm drunk too, because I'm just like.
I also do that, and it's like, "Are you drunk?" And I'm like, "No."
But I've had 3 lemon bitters, and God, am I feeling.
With the Start Playing parties, it's still like an industry event, and this year it's hosted not only by Start Playing but also by Kobold Press. That probably won't change the culture because Devin is fucking awesome and he's such a bro that he just hands out drink tickets like candy. Like full, and he'll come to me at the end of the night and he'll be like, Diana, we haven't hit our limit yet for our tab. Can you fucking... And he just like starts shoving them at me, like, help me out. Which is the only reason I get drunk, but that's not normal. Like people are still hitting out business cards, like talking to each other, meeting each other, but it's also just like relaxed enough that that's where you make the actual connections. That's how
I think it's definitely more of a networking event than a party, I think.
It's like a mixer, yeah.
I love Kobold Press. They like followed me the other day, and occasionally they'll like and comment on some of my posts. I'm like, you guys are icons.
I fucking love Zach. Zach is the
yeah
for Zach. But
gaudy
yeah,
accents.
It's not trashy.
Love it.
Until like 2 a.m. I do remember last year, Devin started having us take shots of Fernet, and then I vaguely remember everyone else having left the party, and it was just him and I just chatting at the bar.
The fuck is Fernet?
Apparently, well, it's not a good idea. I'll tell you that much.
Doesn't sound like it.
It's like a liqueur, but it tastes wrong. In like a fey sort of like twist. It's like the...
So absinthe.
It's an
the green fairy.
Not... It's like brown, I'm pretty sure. It's not good. It looks like Coke, but flat.
Robo, I have a story. Because they said, I also don't drink, I feel you. Be careful though, because the bitters has alcohol content. True. Funny story. My sister used to work at a bar, and this girl that she knew came in, and she was like one of the younger people in our year, so she turned 18 like fairly late, and she went in and she wasn't 18 yet, and she was like, at least lemon lime bitters, heavy on the bitters. And like I think of that every day. It was I giggled so hard. Yeah. I love a little my favorite joke to make is the like, I'll have a Coke Zero. Oh, make it a full strength. I'm not driving.
Okay, but listen, as far as dad jokes go, that was a top tier one.
Oh, I think Diana, you might have heard this when you were in my chat, but like, Kiki, Tom said the funniest thing to me the other day, to the point where I was quite taken aback because it was such a read. We were playing Portals 2, and I went, wait, hand it to me, I'll catch it. He just randomly went, you couldn't catch the flu, you dumb bitch. And I was like...
Damn, you got fucking red to fill.
I've never met Tom, and I love him.
Yeah, I took that and put it in my pocket. I'm like, you're coming with me. You're coming home with me. I'm using that forever now.
Is he fitting in your suitcase? I have to know. Like, or how are we dragging him here?
Well, Bees.
He looks bendy. I think we can just like snap his joints.
Oh yeah, no, he's compactable.
Yeah. Transformers disengage.
B has met him a couple of times because we played D&D together, and then we were at a place on the beach, and then Tom came down and we spent the day at Victor. But yeah, I think Tom and my friend Seb, like them as like a comedy duo because they're complete polar opposites. I love Seb so much. He's a soft little boy. He thinks there is no darkness in this world, and Tom is Tom. And just watching them communicate is hilarious. I think if you saw that video that B and I made where B was trying Australian snacks, and there's a moment where like B hates the musk bananas, and then Seb just goes, you want a nana, Tom? And he goes, nana, and then catches it in his mouth. So that's the energy.
Jesus Christ.
I think the worst part about us gaming together is that everyone finds out about our inside jokes. Our
Now
favorite
they're
is
outside jokes.
singing Lana Del Rey in a JFK voice.
Oh my god, I remember clips
Is
of
that
that.
My pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola.
Right.
The best part about that clip is we don't even speak to each other. We just do it and then we refuse to explain afterwards. We just move on.
My
Anyways.
pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola. Refuses to
My
elaborate.
eyes are wide like cherry pie. I have a taste for men who are older.
Oh my god.
So stupid. Anyways.
I'm like bouncing between the chats and just being like, hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, I'm trying
Like
not to miss
talking
anything.
people I recognize.
Oh, the taxi thing. That is so real. When someone falls or drops over and everyone goes, taxi!
Is that a
What?
thing?
Oh, you guys don't know that? So it's like if someone does anything while they're drunk, you go, taxi! Like they need to go home. They're drunk.
That makes
And
that
then
makes so much more
the
sense.
funner thing to do is when someone, like, if someone slightly older than you, when you start making old jokes, does anything, they forget anything, you just go, nurse!
That's foul.
Absolutely.
I think that we just have to admit that I think we have to admit as Americans that Australians are just genuinely so much funnier
Better.
than we are by nature. I don't know if we can go so far as to say better. Hold on now.
I can.
We
It's
got
true.
red dye 40. They don't.
That's
Yeah.
not better.
And our life expectancy
You
is
don't need to know
longer.
that. Yeah, but is that a good thing when you really think about the state of the world?
I just take out my wallet, take out my Medicare card and start flapping.
Medicare.
Medicare.
Medicare. I'm so excited to see
I'm so excited too.
So much fun last year. It takes so long to see everything too. Like I'm gonna have to speed run that shit to get it out of the way before my shit,
Zoom it.
my stuff. Zoom in.
Yeah, I think Kiki
Keep
and
holding
I,
my hand.
Kiki and I are going to be in the hall, just like linked arms, just kind of shuffling around.
Yeah. I'm gonna show her around. I'm gonna take her over here and be like, "This is a booth. That's some dice. No, you can't have another pair. Let's go."
Oh.
God, they have full on like cosplay stuff too. Full on leather armor. You can get like those fake fangs. Like
Sweet.
they have fang.
Mm.
What are they called? Fang smiths. Just like there.
That's so cool. I always make my own fangs, so that's awesome.
Yeah,
Fun fact,
Robo,
chat,
you're correct. It's ridiculous that we invented Wi-Fi but have the worst internet. Yep.
That is crazy. Invent better Wi-Fi. The fuck? Hold on. Australia invents Wi-Fi, doesn't invent the router.
Yeah, probably. We also invented clotheslines. They were invented
Out of
here.
here?
Like the
Really?
ones
That's crazy.
the ones that go in your backyard specifically.
Interesting.
What did people do before that? They just like laid out their clothes on a rock.
I think
Did
it
people
was
not
like you'd
fucking
have
do that in,
string.
the olden days?
Yeah, in the olden days. I mean more so the modern metal ones that like spin.
Oh, I forget those exist.
Yeah.
What's the point of having them spin?
I think
the
so
air
it's easy to put the clothes up. You don't have to walk around. You can spin it so it's next to you.
I like to think
like
that
a
as
lazy
in case a
Susan.
storm comes by, it just goes.
It's
super
fucking-
dry.
it takes
Who
off.
needs a dryer? Who needs a dryer when you go?
needs a dryer? We have
Helicopter.
Could you imagine you walk inside after having just put out your laundry to dry, and then you just hear a and you look out and you see the fucking laundry spinning in a tornado?
I want to see Twisters so bad.
I want to see it in 4D.
Everyone says it's so good.
Because those movies are my favorite movie. Because I love a little bit of gore and I love a thriller, but I hate supernatural stuff and I'm not good with suspense. So they are the perfect mix where it's like the any kind of like John Wick style or natural disaster movie where it's just the thrill without suspense where you're just like, ah, that's what I'm after.
Wait,
The good shit.
hold on. I need to remember something. Diana, have
Yeah.
you seen The Mummy?
Yes, but I think only the first one. enough to know the aesthetic and to know that I'm bisexual through specific
Hey
Batman
Kiki,
movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Mummy.
Excellent. I'm
What?
bringing the mummy, and we are watching it in the Airbnb.
Yeah. It's
I
just
need you to have this
it's
sexual awakening.
everyone has those like really famous movies and they just like weirdly they just haven't seen it. They haven't gotten around to it. Though I've been on a stint of watching famous movies that I haven't seen. So I've been making my way through it. Like I watched Gladiator for the first time the other day because I know the second one's coming out. And
There's a second one coming out?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's got Pedro Pascal in it and Paul Mescal is playing the main guy. Listen, it's going to be so hot, Diana. It's going to be so hot. My favorite TikTok I saw was a picture of Pedro Pascal with the caption, "The UTI would be worth it."
Wait, hold on. I have to rewind real quick because Robo made a beautiful point in Maddie's chat. The proper mummy, though, with Brendan Fraser, not Tom Cruise. You're absolutely fucking correct because
That's what I
Tom
think
Cruise
of when
is
I
not
think
the
of the
actual
mummy.
I have strong opinions
That
of
one is
this.
dead to me.
The fact that any of them could be confused in any way, shape, or form, like, that's not the mummy. That's a supernatural Mission Impossible. Fuck that movie.
Yeah.
So,
Also,
did that one come after the Brendan Fraser one?
Yeah.
I'm
a long
sorry.
ways.
Okay, I was gonna say like when I think of the Mummy, I think of Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, I think it was like supposed to be like a remake or a reboot or something. I don't know. I didn't even like watch it that much. I was like, this is not Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
The other movie that I've never seen, which this is just especially a crime if you're Australian, is I haven't seen any of the Mad Max movies. I need to because they were filmed here and they're like the most successful film that's ever been made in Australia was Mad Max Fury Road, and
Oh, really?
it's very un-Australian the fact that I haven't seen it and I need to.
Chelsea
I didn't
says,
know how
the
many there were. I thought Fury Road. I thought that was it, and Mum was like, "No,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
like
the fact that there's
4." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Start at Fury Road, though, right? Like, I feel like
Have
that's
I
what
seen
do.
Priscilla? Yes,
I don't know.
I need to show you guys Priscilla. It's a great movie, Shelley. You know what's up. There's a movie called Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. And it's a movie about 3 drag queens who have to cross through country Australia to get to a gig. It was made in the 80s, and it's got 3 like famous male Australian actors in it who like went all the way, and it's so funny. Very, very good. One of them has a necklace which has a piece of one of the members of ABBA's poo in it because he fished it out because he loves ABBA so much.
Christ.
And one of them is a trans woman. And my favorite scene, this was obviously before we have the HRT that we have today. And it's just her eating breakfast cereal. And when you look in, and it's just a bowl of hormone tablets that she's just eating with milk and a spoon. So funny.
Jesus Christ. Okay, did I properly mix this up?
Let's see. Chelsea Hay says, I know that the YouTube channel Dice Times did a Mummy AP mini campaign. I believe they used Call of Cthulhu for it. Yeah, Dice Times, I became mutuals with them recently. They're coming to Gen Con as well. Super wonderful folks. Jayhawk also says the original Mummy was from the 30s, so both the Brendan Fraser and the Tom Cruise ones are remakes. But Fraser's is the good one. Have you seen The Castle? Haven't seen it.
It's also an Australian movie. It's great.
Jay, Hawk, Inc. in Diana's chat says the original Mummy was from the 1930s. The Brendan Fraser and Tom Cruise movies are both remakes. Fraser's is the good one. I did not know.
Is it based on a book?
I think it's based on a book. What did you say, Diana?
Oh, Inkheart. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
I do remember Inkheart. Yeah.
That's like such a like a fever dream movie.
Yeah.
I rewatch that sometimes
Mm.
when I want to feel something.
I'll be right back.
I thought you just said uppies, and I was like, who's giving you uppies? I want uppies.
I just was reminded of when Diana heard a noise outside and we just saw her like grab a dagger.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
She heard a noise like several times in that stream, and she's like, guys, if I don't show up tomorrow, know that I'm probably dead. And we're like, are you okay?
Oh.
And then it turned out to be like snow falling off the roof.
Yeah, because I remember I was talking to you and I was like, do you know someone who like has her address? And we were like, if she gets
We were like
killed
sitting
on
here,
stream.
we're like, how the fuck do we find her?
And I was just like, because when it comes to like panicking, I become extremely pragmatic. Like that's just my coping mechanism where I go like step A, step B, step C, which sometimes seems like I'm catastrophizing for no reason, but it's just what I do. But I remember in that moment when she walked away, I was like, okay, I would call someone who I know has her number. Kiki calls the like Oregon police, like the Bend Police Department. And I was like, in my head, I was like, this is what we would do.
We're planning. We're planning. We are the besties.
Oh yeah.
I do that same thing though. Like I do a lot of like worst case scenario prep within like milliseconds in case something goes wrong. And it's so weird. Like I'll convince myself that it happened. It's the maladaptive daydream, I'm gonna tell you. I'll convince myself that it happened for like a brief 5 seconds and I blink and I'm like, oh wait, no, never mind, I'm good. All is well. But now I have a plan.
I love you should show them a couple episodes of Round the Twist. Have you ever felt like this? That's like a TV show from I want to say the early 90s that's in Australia. It's great.
Kiki out here not streaming, so I can't get Alt F4. Listen, OBS is still on Project Rebirth, and I don't want to make a new layout right now. It's a lot of effort. You're just gonna get like the ugliest layout if I go streaming, so we're not doing that. And also Nightbot's gonna be like, oh my god, you can change things in the game, and we're not playing a game.
Kiki, have you seen Bluey episodes?
I have not.
Okay, so is Diana. So that's one of the things that's happening. I'm going to show you like my 2 favorites. They go for 7 minutes each. It's going to be a vibe. That's definitely happening.
Us decompressing on Monday.
Mm-hmm. If you guys need a little cry because you're feeling overwhelmed, we'll watch some Bluey. My girlfriend had like her Canadian exchange student and we showed her Bluey and like all 3 of us were like, they were a little wine drunk and we were all just like crying watching Bluey.
Oh my god.
Oh. Man,
it's happy tears. It's happy tears. It's just so gorgeous.
That's the human experience: is getting drunk and watching.
But they're cartoon dogs.
Getting drunk, watching children's shows. I really want to go grab ice cream right now for the same reason of healing my inner child, but I don't want to get up. But ice cream.
But ice cream. It's very true. Oh, I played a new board game this weekend and now I want it. It's called Call to Adventure and we played the Epic Origins version, which is the D&D version. It's so good. It's kind of like it reminded me a little bit of this game called Twilight Imperium, but it's like you're building a deck slowly to like do better than the people around you, but you also as a group have to defeat the bad guy. But you're building to win, you have to have the most interesting story. So you collect tragedies and triumphs, and then whoever has like the most tragedies and triumphs wins because they have the most interesting story. But then at the end, when you have all of these cards, which are essentially events like you join a cult, when you have all of them, you start with like a race and a class and then a hidden destiny, and you have to work towards the destiny the whole time. And then at the end, you reveal your destiny and you have to talk everyone through your story using all the cards and like improving your person's story. It's so fun.
Goodness. That sounds like a really good character development tool or like exercise.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I love that.
It was like a long-ish playtime. I think it took us like an hour and a half, maybe. So it wasn't the worst. Not like good old Twilight, 8-hour playtime. Played it 3 times. It's so fun. It's like Stellaris, the board game.
You should bring Red Dragon in. Bring it.
Fucking chonky.
You know what? You know what's really fun to play, actually, or at least it's fun to play in my opinion. Maybe that's the gambling addiction. I don't know. But 3 Dragon Ante, like literally playing 3 Dragon Ante is so much fun.
Is it? Oh,
I like it. It's just a card game, so like it's nothing like super extravagant. It's not like Red Dragon Inn or anything where there's a lot of role playing in it. You can get into character if you want to, and I think that's infinitely more fun if you're like characters in D&D playing 3 Dragon Ante. But it's like it's kind of like a counting numbers game. So bye Chelsea.
I have played Betrayal. Betrayal's so fun.
Oh, dude, Betrayal! I miss that game.
So
I
good.
played Betrayal.
Have you guys played the Baldur's Gate version?
No, there's a Baldur's Gate version?
Yeah. It's really fun because unlike in the original one, the person that you choose also gets a special ability alongside the like usual stats. And because I played the Baldur's Gate version first with a friend and then played the other one, and I was like, this is shit, where's my ability?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
didn't know that was a
But
thing. That's so
yeah,
cool.
I think I'll bring a couple of like really small board games with me because I didn't bring any when I went to Vietnam and I regretted it so much.
Bye, Justin.
I'll probably bring like bananagrams and Trust Me, I'm a Doctor.
Let's trust me, I'm a doctor.
Okay. The best
Are
way to
you a
describe
doctor?
it, it's Cards Against Humanity, but you get to argue your case.
I love that.
So
I am so down to have like a White Claw in hand getting fucking
Absolutely.
unreasonably angry
So
about
one
this.
person has an illness, and it's like Plague Doctor vibes, so your illness can be like cowardice or like anal bleeding. Like, it's hilarious. So then you have your thing. Someone has the illness, which is the white card. Oh, the anyways, you know what I mean. The prompt. And then everyone else has like a deck of cures, and you have to choose 2 cures. And then we go around the table, and you, as a doctor, explain how you're going to cure this person with your like 2 cards, aiming obviously to be as funny, entertaining, or make it make sense. It's up to the person who has the card as possible. And you start by going, okay, trust me, I'm a doctor. This is the cure for you. And then argue what it's going to be. And the cures will be like heroin and self-flagellation. And then you argue your case. And then other people can interrupt and like do. So the best thing to shout is like anyone says anything, and you just go, heresy, heretic, they're a witch. It's very fun. So I'll bring
That would make such good content too. Just
Oh.
like little
Playing
like,
Trust Me, I'm a Doctor on stream would be hilarious.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man. Hey, Cosmic
love
Cardinal, welcome in. Thanks for the follow.
There's a card game that we play, and I'm pretty sure we don't play it right, but we play it the fun way. It's
Period.
called Fun Employed. And one person has the prompt, which is the job you're applying for. Everyone else has about 5 cards with various personalities or characteristic traits on it. It could be something like a German accent, has a body count, has a missing tooth. Like, it's a bunch of random things kind of thing. And you have to sell why you're good for the job at hand with those personality traits. Like,
It's
one of them
very
has a
similar.
grappling hook. It's so fun. We get really into it, and what we like to do is like we don't look at the cards beforehand. Like, we don't look at what's in our hand except for the first card, and then we go to sell our case, and we like flip the cards over as we're speaking, and we have to start adding it into the random persona that we made.
That's
I
really
love
fun.
that. Oh
But it's
man.
like a fun little improv game.
But my favorite
guys-
game to play, other than Dungeons and Dragons, of course, I'm a poker fanatic. Me and Texas Hold'em, I love playing poker. So I'm just gonna find like a bunch of like random dudes who think they're better than me, and then just wipe the floor with them
Shark
quietly.
'em.
Oh yeah. Well,
Imagine coming to a tabletop gaming convention and then like expecting to play Magic the Gathering, and instead you're like, nah, bitches.
Who played Texas Hold'em? I never play with money because I think it sucks the fun out of it. If you have anything that you have a lot of, you use them as chips. I once played with tampons. It was hilarious. Just anything like bottle caps, M&Ms.
I mean, the tampons are valuable, at least in this country.
And
I mean,
just
now
use it.
they're
It's so
full of
fun.
lead and poisoning you, so I don't know if I want them.
Period.
Period. Quite literally.
Quincy says, but Commander. Quincy, how dare you bring nerd shit into our D&D group?
Swole Tadpole says, uh-oh, it's time for cursed shower thought of the day. Back in time, Trick cereal had shapes, but now they are just spheres. However, what if we simply just can't see the shapes anymore because tricks are for kids? Swole will return with more cursed shower thoughts of the day. Bottle caps is just Fallout edition of poker. Okay.
Oh, Kiki, I had the strangest thought last night that made me incessantly giggle in my car. It is very possible that this was only funny to me in the moment at like 11 p.m. at night. So I was rewatching scenes from the campaign for like notes, and I was rewatching the scene with Echidna when she was explaining her plan. And there's a moment where I get Ash and Kaya confused, and I say sister when I meant sibling. And just as a kid now, I just go like, sister, sibling. And then I just imagined if someone called her out on it and her just being like, oh, of course I respect people's pronouns. I'm not a monster. However, my children say slurs on camera. And I just die.
That's so funny.
Because they are monsters. Because as soon as, like, it's a classic, like, I'm evil, I'm not a monster, is the thing people say. But then I was like, she's the mother of monsters. Her children are monsters.
I'm not a monster, however.
They call their father slurs. Oh. It's like that video with Trixie and Brittany where they're just like, here is a full face of makeup of people who have said slurs on camera. Oh, tools and socket sets as poker chips, real. That's good. Ugh. Alright.
Alright.
I have like 25 minutes.
Oh boy.
Does anyone have any questions for us?
Yeah.
Y'all got
That's
questions?
some experts in here.
Yeah.
Do y'all have ideas on what I can make into friendship bracelets? Because I'd be like running out of ideas. Please give them.
Oh, that's so cute. You're making friendship bracelet.
I'm like a friendship bracelet.
Oh, by the way, Diana, did you know that in the campaign, Kiki's character left the party and went to the dark side?
I did.
Temporarily or like
No, straight up.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see it. We'll see in season 2 how long that lasts. But nah, she basically just went. Fuck the gods. Sorry,
blindsided
spoilers.
me. I had no idea what was gonna happen because you're like, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna go find Kaya, and I was just like,
Maddie's sitting here like
guys still
all
haven't
the gods are. We haven't found her back. But like Maddie's sitting here and she's like giving all of these, like as gods and like as immortals, is like giving all of these reasons that could possibly be convincing if you have a different viewpoint, but like from someone who's just gone through several days of recent trauma and just seeing that like gods genuinely do not care about you, she was like, final straw, I will be quitting. Drago Blaze
goes so hard.
Drago Blaze, I saw that tip, you motherfucker. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Holy shit. Thank you.
I was sitting there and I was like, guys, pause. Just want to point out that because Ash left as well, by the way. They both left. I was like, guys, by the way, if you leave, you're gonna have to play different characters. And they were like, bet. And I was like, continue.
I knew what I was doing.
And I was like speaking as Cersei and Karen, being like, I'm killing it. I'm convincing them otherwise, and then you were like, we're leaving, and I was like, never mind. It was just coming from the wrong people, because it was coming from immortals to you.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Yeah.
Though I think Cersei's probably, like, one of the only immortals who can probably understand you guys the most, because she's definitely been humbled her entire life.
Did Kiki get a new Twitch channel? No, I'm still on my Twitch channel. I'm not streaming right now, Cash Cow. I just don't feel like it.
She had a long day.
A long day.
So I start work at. I'm working 10 to 6 today. So that should be fun. That's not the worst.
Wait, what time is it for you?
It is 9:21. Oh, I start work at 10:15. So I'm gonna leave at like 9:45.
Okay.
Yeah.
Change my shoes. Go to work in my little bookstore.
Yeah. So fun.
So excited.
Chat, I have a very important question for chat, both chats. What multiplayer games would you like to see us play while we can't do Baldur's Gate? We have a few in mind, but I want to know like what you guys think.
Something that won't decimate our computers.
Yeah, nothing that'll decimate the computer, something that's like kind of fun and chill, but like give us some
Because after con times, we want to try and do a weekly.
I want to play Among Us so bad. You have no idea, Cash Cow.
Playing Among Us with like a bunch of D&D people would be hilarious.
Oh, it would be so much fun.
We tried doing Stardew. They didn't like it. Kiki has a vendetta.
I'm not a Stardew girly, and also it did not help that I was sick at the time, and I was like, "Fuck you, plants." What the
Baldur's Gate
fuck
Dark
are
Alliance
their
2?
slimes?
Oh man.
It would be
bet.
kind of fun to do like, oh, you have to do those in a larger group. But if we're going to do a large group of people playing Among Us, we should also do a large group of people playing Secret Hitler, because you can play Secret Hitler online, and that would be so fun.
We could also play Cards Against Humanity online if we wanted to, I guess. We could play Uno, but I don't have
True.
Uno.
However, I feel like at this point, when you like memorized all of the Cards Against Humanity, fun fact, I watched a group of people in the year 2023 play Cards Against Humanity for 3 hours. In 2023.
With expansions or just like normally?
Just normal.
Just raw dogging it?
Like, how do you not know it now? One Night Ultimate Werewolf would also be awesome. Yeah, Cash Cow, really quickly, Secret Hitler, everyone, is a game very similar to Ultimate Werewolf. It's a secret roles game. It is extremely fun and also tears friendships apart. Basically, everyone is a liberal, and then there's 2 secret fascists and 1 secret Hitler. The fascists know who each other are and who Hitler is. Hitler does not know who the other fascists are. If Hitler is voted in as chancellor, the fascists win, or if they get all fascist policies passed, they win. And if the liberals kill Hitler or get all liberal policies put through, they win. It's so fun. I have the board. It's too big to bring overseas, though.
I didn't know there was a board. Oh man. Zach is also here. Kobold Press Zach, for everyone who hasn't met him yet, saying Secret Hitler is the shiz.
It's so good. You get it.
Heard of it.
It's really, it's like weird to bring up, and people are like, what? And you're like, hear me out. Wait. But yeah.
We definitely need game recs, y'all. You were talking about content warning at one point. Kiki.
Yeah, I downloaded it. I have it.
Yeah. We're thinking about content warning right now. It's a fun game. I've played it before. Chat knows. It's a great time. I'm ready to scare this out of
I feel like the fallback is Minecraft, but let's be creative.
Minecraft's chill. Minecraft is chill, but like I'll be over here like building my house and I'm like, oh, this looks good, and then I turn the corner, I see Maddie building a monument. I'm like,
yeah, pictured walls, plants everywhere,
it's me.
Good lighting.
It's the Australia thing, like you guys go to sleep, you wake up, and it's like
it's like, hey, can you get some sand? Okay, desert's gone.
That's
straight
me. And everyone would be like, oh my god, you did that? I'm like, yeah, I stared at a photo on Pinterest and copied it. Like,
God, the old days, back before templates and like mods, things like that. That's all you could do is just look at like a layer by layer, like footprint.
Yeah, it's fun.
Too.
I've played a lot of heavily modded Minecraft. So fun. Mine colonies, love. Parasite, love. Us playing Parasite would be funny, because it's basically you're playing Minecraft, but it's also The Thing, and there's a parasite gets released at some point and begins infecting everything. And the more powerful they get, the higher levels they get, the more the harder materials they can break through. And so you don't win. It's how long you can last before they kill you. It is so fun.
It's like
eventually they can fly.
Oh.
Fuck. I would recommend as well, don't starve together. I think you can have
I know that
more
one.
than 2 people in there. I have it.
It's been forever.
I fucking mod the shit out of that when I play it, but like it's a fun time usually, and then we all die, and it's great.
Listen, Cash Cow, I get you with Dead by Daylight, but it's me you're talking about.
Dead by Daylight's fun. They have
Jackbox games would be fun.
I want to play it just for Vecna, to be honest. At this point,
Hear Noah Newbound's voice.
Vecna. But also, I'm not very good at Dead by Daylight, and it frustrates me.
Mercer does Vecna in Dead by Daylight. Neil did it for the ad. Yeah, sorry, got confused. Though apparently Neil might do the unseen one or whatever the fuck in season 3 of Vox Machina. It's a rumor, because apparently
Rumor has it.
people know that he's going to be in season 3, but people are guessing that he's going to be playing Vecna, but they've called him like
When the
the
fuck is it
the
coming out?
October. They've called him the unnamed one because copyright.
Yeah.
Or
Damn.
it's something like that. The unnamed one. Something like that. But he might be voicing
the
it.
whispered one, I think.
The whispered one. That's right.
Yeah. I have 3 ant bites on the same finger, and I don't know how that happened. It's nowhere else on my body. It looks like ant bites, but I haven't been in contact with any ants. I don't know. I'm gonna bite it.
I'm a bite
Hey,
it.
Pinel, Ina,
Me
hello,
one
hello.
bite.
Also,
I'm
Gosh,
excited.
thanks for the stuff.
Me one.
Someone says Pico
afternoon.
Park would be a fun game.
Oh my god, Pico!
We would kill each other.
I love Pico Park, but you have to do it intoxicated. Which also makes it more frustrating, but it's pretty fun. So it's a 2D platformer, right? And you can't like walk behind each other, like you're all existing in quite literally a flat space. So one has to jump over the other to get past them. But you're also strategically like shaped so that you can perfectly stack into one another to reach certain like achievements or goals and stuff.
Like Tetris.
Kind of like Tetris. Yeah, you're like Tetris little people. But it's very fun when you have some people who are either intoxicated or like not entirely competent in spatial awareness, because then they just like keep saying like get on their hand.
So fun.
Shelley said chain together. I've heard of this, and someone brought it up as a game Tom and I could play together, and then everyone in chat went, "Don't do it, you'll kill each other." And I was like, maybe not.
You already do. You do playing cozy games like Portal.
Yeah, no, we played It Takes Two and Portal 2. I think I got madder at Tom during It Takes Two than I did with Portal 2, because I also didn't know what I was doing. It Takes Two, I could have killed him. You'll just see me go,
So often frustrating, but yeah.
because he'll just like kill me because it's funny, and I'm like, It Takes Two is so fun though.
It's
This
such a
Takes
good
Two is
game.
so fun. I need to finish that game. We started playing it when I like got COVID the first time, and then I got off of COVID leave, and then we didn't have time to play it anymore.
Yeah.
But I think we got as far as the fucking monkey.
Uh,
Such a good game.
Oh,
Boom Boom?
yeah.
Fuck that monkey. Fuck that
Did you
monkey.
get to the elephant?
Hate that monkey.
yeah.
Me and all my homies hate that fucking monkey.
They didn't get to the elephant. I've played it all the way through twice. Once with my girlfriend and once with my husband. We're getting a divorce. Thank you for following.
If you want chaos.
Oh
you'll
yeah, my
listen to his
favorite
gang.
bit was when he said trust. He said trust me, and I jumped into the gears to crush me. Yeah. He was like, just walk. And I went, okay. And then jumped into the gears. I went in the other direction.
If you want chaos, then the only solution is gang beast. Wait. Wait, hold on. Galaxy brain. I just remembered a thing, and I forget what it's called, but it's basically making IKEA furniture together in space. And I can't remember the name of it right now. I know I watched Markiplier and Wade and Bob play it. But
Oh shit! I know
looks
what you're
like
talking
fun.
about.
it looks
I
like fun
don't.
and chaos and frustration, and I live for that kind of shit. We can also play Plate Up. It's like a lesser stressful game than Overcooked, in which the kitchen just doesn't change, but it is still high intensity. Get the turkey on the plate.
We
But
just keep quoting the bear. Step back.
Yes, chef.
I said step.
yes, enough.
So every time I go to Ben's now, we play Overcooked. I can ask him to bring his Switch, and I can bring my controllers.
I'm bringing my Switch as well
Like,
for the
Overcooked
plane, so
yesterday.
I'll have that. Can we just play Mario Kart on stream? What about that? What if we just play Mario
Y'all want to
Kart?
play Super Mario Party?
Oh, that would tear our friendship apart. Let's do it.
Yes, absolutely. I hope somebody brings.
Wait, can we do the Smosh style with it's like the don't win Mario Kart? Oh, it's come 7th and then don't win Mario Party, and the
not
goal
before.
is that you trying not to win Mario Party. It's so fun.
That sounds fun as shit.
Yeah, I just know the one thing I want to steal from Smosh is Tom and I playing a game together with the like gentleman play blank, where the whole time they speak like the, oh yes, me and the lads, we were off in the Amazon the other day, and just speak like that the whole time. I did
love
that voice on Jason's channel, and it filled me with such joy. And then I realized I accidentally played Tom.
You would just accidentally play your bestie?
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Because I played like a skinny white guy with glasses and a little stash, and then was an artificer. And I was like, oh. His name was Gustav Bracker. He was so excited to be here. Yes, I build robots. Quite. Robots.
I'm so...
I say, the chimpanzee came on to me. Anyways, sorry. Shout out to the people who watched. How do I join this Bridgerton shit? No clue.
Oh, like Castleton? Or like, I don't know. What were we on about?
I have no
Bridgerton.
idea.
But yeah, Mario Party would be so fun. I also have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
The space furniture game is probably Calyx. Yes, that's the name of it, Calyx.
Oh,
nice.
I'm down.
I'm down. I'm down to build furniture in space.
Otherwise,
I'm just down to build furniture.
Honestly,
I need 2 bolts. Stat. Yes.
If we don't play a game, that would be fine. Lord knows we can yap. Lord knows we can yap for hours.
Executive producer of Yap.
Us. I love it.
Basically a free podcast. You're all welcome.
Yeah, when I was getting my lashes done yesterday, the girl also had ADHD. We talked the whole time. It felt like 5 minutes. I'm not sure if we listened to each other, but Lord, were we talking. We had about 15 different conversations throughout the whole thing because we just kept changing like times, and then she was like, "You're done," and I was like, "Holy shit!" It was great.
Match made in heaven.
Legit. And I was telling her about this, and she was like, "Oh my god, you're like Dan and Phil." And I was like, "No, thank you."
We my lash lady, because I got a lash lift right before that photo shoot I just did. She was just dead silent. It's just
sometimes it's
lying
good.
there. It was kind of relaxing. Almost fell asleep, but like the gentle lull of country music in the background and fuck all else to listen to. And then she was like, "All right, you're done." And I'm like, "Great, here's my card. 20% tip. I'll see you in 6 weeks."
Basically, every time that I go to get like my lashes, I do them mainly at home now just because it's cheaper. But like whenever I used to get my lashes done for extensions, they would either be dead silent and like just quietly doing away, and I'd be like, napper time. But like, or it'd just be like, "Oh, you look so pretty with cluster. Hold on, I add more. Hold on. Oh, is it in your eye? Hold on." It's just, there was this like older woman who did the first lashes that I ever like got extensions for, and I absolutely love the way that she did them, and I've never been able to get my lashes the same way again. But she's absolutely amazing, and I miss her, and she stopped going to the place that I go to, so now I just do them at home. But anyway.
There's a garbage truck outside, so I'm like unmuting and muting myself on. Classic.
Oh, go ahead.
Did you ever finish this
It's your
one?
channel. It's your channel.
Our computers would not let us. I mean, my CPU is like, I found out what the problem was, and I kind of fixed it a little bit, but I still lag a lot. So like, yeah.
Listen, Baldur's Gate is one of, especially Act 3, is like Kiki can't do Act 3 playing by herself, not streaming.
Yeah. It's rough. It sucks at the end.
I can like do Act 3 for a little bit, but if I'm in the city, it will crash like every 10 minutes, and it's just like, it's not just the game that crashes. I wish it would just be the game that crashes. No, my computer blue screens. It just gives up. It's like, no.
I think the closest we'll get is either people fix their computers or I do it, and as I play everyone's characters, I just do voices.
Here's what we do. We get the game loaded back up. Oh, hold on.
Wait, I solo play it. You guys just tell me what you want me to do.
Exactly. Maddie, I need you to play our characters, and we're just sitting here in the silence while you share your screen and be like, all right, hit him with the sneak attack. Yeah, that's good. Hold on, quit it with poison.
I mean,
all right.
Take 3 steps forward. Oh wait, no, that's too far. You're actual trash.
Too far. Fail. What are you doing?
Corner.
Backtrack.
Teleporting away.
Have you guys seen those videos where someone's like, the Bible if it was a video game? I'm praying.
Oh my god, yeah. fucking love that.
So good.
I love that. Man, that's really sweet, but I think I'm gonna be able to upgrade once I start this new job, because I get paid weekly there, and I'm excited
Oh,
because
hell
I'll be
yeah.
able to buy shit. So
Where
I'll
to
be
be
able to
played
upgrade it
weekly?
sitting here.
I miss it.
I haven't known what that's like before, but I'm excited
Have
to find out.
you only ever been played monthly or fortnightly?
Fortnightly is a weird ass term. That that came out of nowhere. Bi-weekly, yeah. Usually I'm
Bi-weekly.
paid by. Well,
It's a
have been paid
fortnight.
I have
Unless
been
you're
paid
bisexual.
before, except it was a really low hour job, so it was like maybe $200 a week.
Brutal. Yeah, I have the same. I get paid fortnightly, and I'll get my pay, and I'll be like, lots of money, and then have to remind myself that I have to divide that by 2, and then you get sad. And then you take off your rent, and you're like, oh.
Me paying off my credit card. Aww.
I was gonna check my
Let's be
bank account
financially
balance, but if I do it right
responsible.
before Gen Con, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to.
My bank account looks abysmal because I put a lot of the money on like a travel card, because then you can convert it into US, and then you don't have to pay for the conversion fees. So a lot of it's there, but I need to get cash, and I need to get a little deodorant. That's on my list.
If you don't get deodorant, we can find some for you, I'm sure.
I have a feeling
gonna be
they might have it over there.
What kind do you if you send it to us, we can look. I'm sure we'll probably be able to find it.
Yeah. It's just always that thing where you're just like, I have to bring everything because I'm going to be in the middle of nowhere, despite the fact I'm going to a very populated city. And Arlo was talking to me and was like, I don't know what we're going to do in Indy, like when we're not doing anything. I heard there's not much going on. And I was like, Arlo, don't speak to me. I'm from Adelaide. And he was like, you're so right.
Yeah, but also you guys won't have as much downtime as you think. I think
Yeah,
I fuck all
we
downtime
won't.
in Gen Con last year, and that was.
I think
Mayo says, when the fuck did Hama get a dark saber? Hama's had that dark saber, hasn't he? Tell him I said hi if he's streaming. But, sorry, what were we saying?
Pee pee poo poo.
Pee pee poo poo. Maddie, time check.
5 minutes.
Ah! Go subscribe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Please.
Subscribe to my YouTube. Watch.
Put it in a chat. Here it is.
Check out Diana's boards.
Oh my god, my camera's
Send in some treats. Send in some tips so we can support ourselves financially at Gen Con.
I wonder if I can send in links in your chat as a mod. Let me check.
Bro,
We're about to test it.
the payment for the Airbnb
Did it
went
work?
through. Oh, and that shit was.
It did.
I have the power. I'm gonna start sending in random
that is
OnlyFans links until I get banned.
Why did you at me? Wait a second. What happened?
Is that you? Is it does stuff or do stuff on this platform? I forgot.
Do
It's been so
stuff.
long. It's do stuff.
Do
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
It's the sickness.
Does stuff is the bitch who won't give it up. They've been inactive for years.
They have
and I
one
can't
follower.
give it to me.
I hate how Twitch.
Yeah,
is
their
like
follower is me.
that.
I'm following them.
Stalking.
You're
waiting for
following
the
them by
bitch to
like
stop.
standing right over them going, so.
Literally, they've been inactive for years, and I'm like, can I please have that? And they're like, no. And I'm like, aw.
Brutal.
Okay.
All right, yeah, thank you for the sub. But yeah, if you guys don't follow Kiki and Maddie, you absolutely should. Any last like parting questions or anything for Gen Con from either you guys or for the audience? Anyone? Anything? You guys?
I mean, when I
Should
hop
hopefully by
off,
now know what
you guys could continue on if you want to, unless you guys are feeling EB, then like.
I got a snack, and also I have to go back to work.
Yeah.
Fair.
I gotta get to packing.
Valid.
Yeah.
All right, well
Because
then
I
it's all of us. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, and
Our
then
Kiki might even be there.
also
Yes, they're
watch.
going to start playing party.
Also watch the videos on my YouTube, because I also need to meet like a hours watched thing as well. But I've got the whole of Dungeons and Demigods on there, as well as some extra content that you can't find anywhere else, like me teaching people how to play wizards and my DMing process and that kind of stuff. So you should check them out, because you love me. Please.
Yeah.
Kiki, got anything to shout out? So real.
That's all. Well said.
Dilly the Doe says, I have a question. If my girlfriend and I get to Gen Con, would we get a hi?
Oh yeah.
If you find one of us, say hi. And
Yeah.
we
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
Just come up, introduce yourself, say how
We have
you
very
know me
distinct
so I
voice.
don't do the like, have we met before face. Thank you, Cashback.
I've had somebody once before at a convention where they just go, "You're Kiki, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then they just like do like the selfie pose, but they didn't say anything else. And I was like, "Wait, who are you?"
I'm always down for a little chat, so come and say hi.
I like it.
I'm gonna be like posting on my Instagram story like the outfit that I have on so people can track me down. And I wear very loud patterns, so I'm easy to spot.
I'm here
like
to
this.
be yeah. I'm here to be cunty and walking around and making friends, and occasionally in cosplay. So you might just see me as an entire bat. I don't know. I haven't decided my line
I already
yet.
know the vibes are gonna be like when you're having a cosplay day. I'll be like at the con. I'm like, Kiki, where are you? And you're just like, I'll be there soon. And then 3 hours later, you'll be like, I've arrived. Which is like, I've had many friends who are cosplayers, and it's the you get there on time and they'll show up at like 2 because they were getting ready.
Cosplay is not for the faint of heart. Let me tell y'all, it's not.
I did it for like 2 years, and that's it for me. I did it. Tick.
Yeah. People always ask me when I'm gonna do it, and I'm like, I do not have nearly the talent, money, or time. But
The closest I get these days is me dressing up as Zeus for the last session of Dungeons and Demigods.
She freeze? She's gone. Oh god, Australia's internet.
What?
Tucker.
Huh?
You're back.
Oh, you just went like completely frozen for a sec.
I'm so special. But yeah. Yeah, the closest I got was dressing up as Zeus for the last episode. Would you still love me if I was a swan?
Listen, dude, closet cosplay is the way to go. That's all I'm gonna say. If you don't want to burn effort, money, and time, just do closet cosplay. It's still satisfactory.
Yeah, it's a vibe. That's my alarm. Diana, things to shout out.
If you haven't already, head over to my YouTube. It was just tossed out in the chat by the Stream Elements bot. I don't care if you watch the rest of it. It's mostly just a rehashing of my TikToks, but the most recent video on there is the interview with Jeremy Crawford. So that is the only place where I'm allowed to give any information about the new PHB. And also there's a little snippet in there about the new DMG that's coming out in November. So if you want more info on what's coming up with 1D&D, that's a good place to go. Beyond that, if you are coming to Gen Con, all of my events are going to be linked in my link tree. I've got 3 of them so far. That 3rd one is a little iffy. It might change out for an actual play. I will keep you guys posted in the Discord. We should also join. It's also in there. Cashcal just tossed it out for more updates as we approach Gen Con, updates to stream, and any shenanigans that happens. So, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
And donate to the GoFundMe for World Central. It's pinned in Diana's chat.
Do it.
I posted it again.
Is it
in case you missed it.
Alrighty. I think that's everything. And I think this is my last stream before Gen Con. I don't know. I might do like a random weekend one if I'm bored. But I think this is my last planned one. So I don't think I'm going to be back on Twitch probably until I'm back. So I'll see you guys in late August. But who knows? Maybe like Arlo's bringing his laptop. We might like randomly go live when we're in New York.
I love that.
Just to mess with people. But it was lovely seeing you all and being able to do this with my girlies again.
I miss my girlies.
I'm looking forward to when we can pick it up again properly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see you next time.
Oh, I think we're set. Yeah, all right.
We'll raid someone.
Yeah, let's see. Who's on?
I'm gonna sit here and stare at the chat.
Hama.
While they figure it out.
Fev is on. Fev is plugging the panels.
Oh, period. I'll raid Fleff as well. We'll do a double raid.
Go check out the channel.
Despite the fact it's all the same people. Okay.
Amazing. All right, chat. I will see you guys next week and also in the Discord. Don't forget to follow the other girlies. I'll see y'all later. Tell Feff I said hello.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.